Hey, pre-notification gang. Public domain movie night. Public domain movies are just boring. That's my only problem with it. I like the idea. I just wish the movies were better. Better today, Bull. New World, a timeline of failure. Okay. Oh, it's from Josh. Is New World not popular anymore? I thought people were still streaming it. Like, doesn't Shroud still play it all the time? Is it Prime Chimera? Total level in old school RuneScape 2202. I'm almost there. I'm almost maxed. These are resub eyes. Player base is 10% what it had at peak, but it's still top 10 on Steam every day. Well, yeah, no game was ever going to keep the kind of hype New World had. Of course it was going to drop off. These are tier 1 Sensu balls. I did see Pokimane got banned. We can talk about it. We'll get into it in a little bit. These are the Prime Tack Wash. And the resub Smeg. I'm definitely not watching Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I'll tell you that much. Thanks to Prime Red in the 5 gift subs Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. And the resub Kareem. There's a Prime Lob Wedge and the Bits Jerry. Do I like Harry Mack? I do. I've known of Harry Mack for years. So I'm glad to see he's finally blown up. Thanks for resub Flight and Bip Bop and the Prime Venomex. Oh yeah, Channel 5's got a new vid. This is with that QAnon shaman, right? Yeah. Thanks to Prime Money in the resub Papa Bears in Real Steel. Thanks to Prime Some Like It's Not. Thanks to give some Blonde. Thanks to Prime Gennaro. I've already watched Cicada 3301. Jesus, Cicada 3301 from Lamino, right? Would I ever do Magic Arena? Yeah, I've done MTG Arena. It's fun. I really like card games. I only streamed MTG Arena once though. Thanks to give sub Lung. And the give sub Noodle. And resub Cynthius. Hey Zalbag, happy Friday. I know Pokimane got banned. We'll go into it. We'll talk about it in a minute. There's a Prime Pwop and Owen. Nice Mithril. Well, thank you. I appreciate the bits. The tier 1 cat. And the resub Milanu and the bits Crowwill. And the bits Grass Monkey. The prime Wolfie and the resub Taint Master. The resub Marqueus. Bits Honeydew. And tier 1 Zanny. Thanks, resub Casual. Have you seen the Mega Man speedruns? I've seen some Mega Man speedruns. Thanks to the gift sub Hamster and the resub Carver and Krug. And Farmer Feel Good. Thanks to gift sub Doll Wizard. The DMCA todays are hilarious. Well, who else got DMCA'd today? I only know about Pokimane. Who else was it? Why am I even asking? I'm gonna go on LSF. Let me see. Just Pokimane. Okay. Here's a prime Kivu and the resub G Fuel Mini Fridge and the tier 1 Smart Fridge, tier 1 James Fisto and the prime DJ. Yeah, we haven't done a tier list in a while. Thanks to the bits Furious and Cooking. Very hyped for Elden Ring. No LA Noir tonight. We'll do more LA Noir tomorrow. There's a prime banana chip and tortilla. There was a few videos I wanted to watch tonight. There's a prime McBooty Lovin'. And thanks to the prime General Natia and tier 1 Real Billies. How Nintendo disrespects its most passionate fans. Is that a video or are you just making a statement? Jesus. Hey, let's go. Wow, I was greasy in this one. Oh, I even pointed out how greasy I was in this one. How cute. Man, I'm in his head right now. Thanks to the tier 1 Levi and the resub Samuel, the prime Ty, and the gift sub Doom and Newegg. Lorna Shore came out with a new album. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of analog horror, so I don't really like the Mandela catalog or like Local 58 or any of that. It's not for me. Yep, I know Night Fights, and I know M1. I love them in concept, but actually watching the Night Fight, they all play out the same way with just a lot of shield bashing, because it's the most effective strategy. There's a prime Duck Overlord, Keyjoel, and Superfly Danny. I see a lot of people bringing up the etiquette NFTs again. Sure, we'll talk about it too in a minute. Thanks to the resub Sivy, and Mickey Dizzle, and Jaden Nader. The resub Nomazki and Fire Rage. And the gift sub Shags. I don't think I'll ever play Team Fortress 2 again, man. I don't know. It's nothing but bots now, from what I understand. Thanks for resub Hair, Carjo, and Gloomrot. Yeah, Caleb's great, Doodlebug. Glad you liked him. Watch the Rabbit Hole Iceberg explained. Already seen it. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 50 again, Zalbag. Good lord, still fucking slinging meat, man. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you for the gift sub Frogs and the resub Asphalt. Goddamn, Zalbag. Thanks for the resub Caffeine and the Prime Enderboy. Why did Pokey get banned? It's probably been long enough. We can talk about it now. It's exactly what everyone knew was going to happen. She was watching Avatar The Last Airbender on stream and got live DMCA'd. I mean, Avatar The Last Airbender is owned by Viacom. I don't remember how you say it. But yeah, she was doing like a marathon of Avatar The Last Airbender with her chat, and Viacom took that shit down ASAP. And by ASAP, I mean like 10 hours later. Thanks to the resub Stark and the Prime Blysera, Reaving and the gift sub Beta, Dusty, and Ori Satan. Every streamer that's been watching movies and anime will eventually be DMCA'd. It's just Pokey chose the absolute worst target. Viacom is ruthless. Viacom would come to your house and kill your dog right in front of you in order to make you atone for watching their content. Viacom is almost solely responsible for YouTube's absolutely busted copyright system, like their automated system. I genuinely can't believe she chose Avatar as something to watch on stream. I wouldn't be surprised if Viacom pulled all the strings to get her banned permanently. I don't think it'll happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tried. They are fucked. Thanks to Tier 1 Modern Crux and the resub Toby and Big Rod, G-Main and the gift sub KG. Am I gonna play PS Now game soon? Yeah, like I want to do Azura's Wrath. Yeah, Viacom has no mercy whatsoever. So, there's not a whole lot to talk about there. I think it's everyone expected this to happen. It was just a matter of when. With everyone watching anime, full movies, like the fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy, Home Alone. I think everyone knew this day was coming. And all they can do now is pray that it's only Viacom that snaps. Thanks to the Prime Creamy and the resub Blue Pant and the 10 gift subs Fearsome Fox. Thank you, Fox. Appreciate the generosity. Thanks to the resub Damn Doge, Creamsicle, and Yeti. And the Prime Tocket. They ruined the meta. It was never going to be the meta. It was a ticking time bomb. I'm surprised it's lasted this long. Especially with anime. I think the only reason anime's been, like, people have been getting away with watching Naruto on Twitch is because all of those companies, all the anime companies, are locked in, like, the 1960s. They don't really know the internet super well. So they don't really know what Twitch is. They're probably still drafting up a handwritten letter to Twitch HQ. Like Nintendo. Thanks to the Tier 1 ate that for breakfast in the resub Miracle and Christian. Top 5 failures of the CIA? Maybe in a little bit. I want to do these, well, these two for sure tonight. And those are kind of long, so we'll see. But maybe. Yeah, I know about the inscription mod. What's CR? What company is that? Is Mizkif also banned? We got some fucking snitches in here, huh? I don't think Miz will get banned. Well, I mean, if he was, I don't know if he was doing Avatar. If he was doing Avatar, there's a really good chance because Viacom will go through his goddamn 8th grade report card in order to slam him with something. So I mean, there's a chance. Even if he scrubbed the VODs and clips, if they heard that he watched it, that'd probably be enough for them. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Gravity and the tier 1 registered. Viacom is just one of those companies you just don't mess with. They are straight bullies. Not that I'm really defending watching the entirety of a show, like watching Netflix on Twitch. That's just a dumb idea. I mean, everyone knew this was going to happen. Hopefully it doesn't lead to like a sweeping change to the platform as a whole where they end up with something like YouTube has with its automated copyright system that's easily abusable. Hopefully there's no domino effect from it. But Viacom, they fuck, and they fuck raw. Is the resub wacky in basement? You hear about the guy who got 2 million worth of NFTs stolen? That happens every day on Twitter now. Every day I read a new tweet of a guy melting down about his precious apes getting stolen. And like clockwork, the replies every time are people making fun of him. Or like, hey, I found your apes, and then it's just them dropping a screenshot of his apes that were lost. You know, my heart kind of breaks for some of them because they've just been like brainwashed into thinking that it was a good, safe investment. But at the same time, I also don't feel like super awful because it's like you bought a fucking JPEG. You spent hundreds of thousands on this. Like this was stupid from the get-go. And you didn't even have the courtesy to like cold store it or something. But yep. That's the scoop on the Pokimane thing. Did you see the girlfriend NFTs? Yeah, I keep my finger on the pulse of all the NFT garbage. Everyone keeps bringing up like the Etika NFTs. There's gonna be a non-stop waterfall of those dog shit, like, I don't even know what to call them. Because they're not shit posts, they're like actual NFTs they mint. But it's just gonna be a lot of people trying to make like the most disrespectful NFTs in order to garner attention online. So like the Etika NFTs. It's just for attention. That same company also does Adolf Hitler NFTs. And the guy behind it, like the leader of their team, is too much of a coward to use his real voice. So the one time that he was interviewed, he used a fucking voice changer, and it was the like the little kid's toy one that you used to play with that has the alien voice on it and everything. It was fucking sad. Exit tier 1 Decepticon, the resub dot, and the Prime Fabio. I think that's all the drama though, right? Did I miss anything? Exit Prime. LJS. Can't click links cookies, but yeah, I've been keeping up. NFTs are all about your place in the cock chain. True. Should I get a second job if I make $5 grand a month? Bruh, I'm not your dad. I don't know, man. If you want, go for it. If I were you, though, I'd look for like a side hustle like that woman that was selling jarred farts. Like, there's plenty of easy things you can at least try on the side first. $5 grand a month, that's stacks. Like, that's you're doing pretty well. I wouldn't necessarily go balls deep into something that might compromise that, so do something easy like jarred farts. If you're good at art, furry porn commissions. You could even do like feet OnlyFans and see if you get lucky. Thanks for resub, Scott and Fawn. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, I'm optimistic for the boys. No, it's YouTube night. We're gonna do more LA Noire tomorrow. Thanks to the bits annex and modern and wacky. Have you seen the lady on My Strange Addiction who eats rocks? Yep. Seen all My Strange Addiction. Thanks to the Prime Zarbar and the 10 gift subs Taozu. Thank you, Taozu. The Noble 6 Sigma Male grind set. Oh, how cute. It's a machinima for Halo Reach. Thanks to Prime City and the resub Kate and Resurrection and Salazar and the tier 1 Ryan. Thanks to Prime Cyber Sloth. Oh. You never watched the full interview of the Lorne Predator? From To Catch a Predator? You sure? Call the judge and get some fudge. She recently came back.
Can I help you?
Call the judge and get some fudge.
Call the judge and get some fudge? Are you okay?
Nope.
No?
This is still one of my favorites.
Maybe.
Well, where's your MD?
My dick.
Your DM?
You trying to slide in the DMs? You trying to slide?
Pardon?
You trying to slide in the DMs?
What are you talking about?
You know Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorites. She came back. She's doing just fine. I don't even know what I'd search to find the video, but I saw it on Twitter. I don't know, like, if she does it on purpose or what, but she's in this, like, perpetual state of oblivion NPC dialogue. Thanks to the resubla dancing and Steezy and the 10 gift subs Fox. Thank you, Fox. And the bits cookies. We already caught up on Court Cam. No, I think it was confirmed that she isn't like schizophrenic or dementia or anything like that. Because I remember when this came out, there was a lot of people that knew her. Or recognized her, I guess. I could be wrong though. I'm going off 3 years of memory on that. But yeah, like 2 or 3 months ago, she was recently spotted like making a scene. I think it was at a gas station. There's a resub Cane Toad. Yeah, if it's... I know, Kenway, but someone died at that last one. I don't know, I just feel like that might be disrespectful. I saw this 2-hour documentary on linoleum flooring you should watch. Bro, who hurt you? Why would you watch that? How could there even be a 2-hour documentary on linoleum flooring? Thanks to Resub Infinity. Have you watched the new League cinematic? No. Thanks to Tier 2, Tan Marino. Appreciate it, man. And the resub Woody and Samantha. I'll watch it. Fuck it. League of Legends always does good cinematics. I did see Tyler One's response to the new champion. They were hyping her up as like some kind of post-apocalyptic warrior, and it turns out to be a bunny girl. Damn, they released a lot here. Jesus Christ, this is a big day. What am I looking for? This? Probably this. There's a resub Resin, Deathlord, and the gift sub Gearless, and the Prime Found, Dildo Wizard, and Tyner.
To the fallen, leave me to be with the broken one last time before I go.
I haven't played this game in a long time. But I can always appreciate the work that goes into these.
As burning ember lanterns never surrender me. Rise up to the call for the glory and the
I used to love playing Pantheon. DMCA strike, imagine. It always is impressive how well done these are. How big is their team that does animations? Because they just finished Arcane and everything. They still have this kind of shit coming out. They outsource? Do they? Because the quality on these is always consistent. I guess they could just use the same studio, like Blur or something. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Guapo. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the resub at Yoshi, Clayson, and Ethan. If only the game was this cool. What are you talking about? The game's just like this. Can you imagine how many people watched Arcane and they're like, fuck, I want to play the game this is based on, only to get into League of Legends? Ugh. What a jarring difference. I just realized that was Talia.
for the glory and the fall.
So what the fuck does Ornn do? He just makes weapons alone? AFK. I mean, that's kind of all I did in the trailer. He's just kind of AFK making some fucking sword. Very cool animation, though. I always like the way League does that shit. It's very impressive. Riot always kills it in that department. Here's the Prime. Archaic Turtle, Moon Retro, Soap, Stash, and the gift sub Pancho, and resub Nutty. Watch the guy who logs into court with the name Buttfucker3000. I'm sure we've all seen that. The title of that video is a lot better than the actual content of the video. I think this is the title. Yeah, this is the one.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon,
He's a
sir.
tier 1 nanny.
Your name's not Butt 3000, you yo-ho. Logging into my court with that as your screen name.
Why
We'll
would that?
discuss that in a little bit. What kind of idiot logs into court like that? What's your name again?
Nathaniel Saxton, sir, but I don't believe that I typed anything like that in.
Well,
The
that's
judge
what
probably
it
just framed
says.
Well, I
We'll discuss that
apologize.
in a bit.
That should not be.
Yeah, you should. I'll put you in the waiting room. You can sit in limbo for a while and think about what you call yourself online.
That's a cool gamer tag. I don't know why he's making such a big deal out of it. That's really just about it. There's the Prime 50 Shades of Moses and Catlius. I think it's a cool name. This actually did turn out to be a frame job. Really? Interesting. So the judge fucking kicked him from his Minecraft server? And it turns out he was innocent. Have you seen the new Valorant agent? Nope. I don't really play Valorant at all. Is it cool? Is it something I need to see? Is it awesome? Neon. Fuck it, we've already watched a League of Legends thing, why not Valorant 2? Let it ride. Let's get wild. We're watching ads. Yeah, pretty much, actually.
Welcome, Neon. We are thankful that your path has led you here.
Welcome to the gang.
Ay, boy.
Does Valorant have some kind of story to it? Whoa! Oh, that actually might be the MCA. Yeah, true. Exhibits convince the dragon. I've seen every Summoning Salt video. And yeah, I love Flat Earth fails. I'm a big fan of Flat Earth making themselves look very silly. Thanks to the Prime Cat. Watch the Killer Sofa trailer. Seen it. I know the movie. The Oki video was an interesting one. It was. I keep thinking about the Secret Space program. I've looked into him a little bit more. The Secret Space program's amazing. Thanks to Tier 1 Crazy Pata and the Prime Lunar. And the resub Mothman. Thanks to the Bits Garlic. Call of the Wild's okay. It's not like bad. I'm not like a huge fan though. It gets a little wacky. Mainly just from the mods. You hear the Nickelodeon controversy about Chris Savino being a predator. Who's Chris Savino? And yeah, we've watched Henry's Kitchen quite a bit. And yeah, I know Wendigoon. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Tempest, and the resubs Savvy, Whisker, and Royal. Sure, I'll look it up. Chris Savino? The dark truth about the Loud House creator. Oh, I don't know what I don't know the Loud House. Only from the Nickelodeon Smash game. Alright, let me get the cliff notes.
Hey guys, welcome back to Small Screen Shakedown. Today we'll talk about the dark truth about Ren and Stimpy creator Chris Savino.
Wait,
Let's
what?
head into it. Chris Savigno's suspension.
Wait, no, Chris
Cartoon Brew has
Wait, what?
exclusively learned that Chris Savigno, creator of Nickelodeon's hit series The Loud House,
I
was
thought
put
Ren and
on an
Stimpy was
immediate
made by
leave of
that other
absence last
pedophile,
week. The suspension follows extensive allegations of
K.
sexual harassment against the 46-year-old animation industry veteran by employees at Nickelodeon. As many as a dozen women have come forward to
John
accuse
Chris
Savigno of
Falusi.
inappropriate conduct, ranging from unwanted sexual advances to threats of industry blacklisting after the end of a consensual relationship with co-workers, according to individuals within the studio. Rumors of Savigno's actions date back at least a decade and have followed him through various productions on
Brian
which he's
Booper,
been working
Risa
over
Bran,
the years.
and
Nickelodeon
Darius.
has not confirmed that Savigno is not in the studio at the moment. A spokesperson for Nickelodeon told Small Screen Shakedown, Viacom is committed to our employees' safety and well-being and to
Viacom,
fostering a
the
harassment-free
boogeyman.
workplace. We do not comment on specific employee issues as a matter of policy, but we take all allegations of this nature very seriously, thoroughly investigate them, and take any necessary actions as a result. It's unknown how the absence of Savigno from the show will influence the rest of the crew or production of the series, which follows the adventures of Lincoln Loud, a boy who grew up with 10
I've never
sisters
seen
in
the
his
show.
family. The series has been a major ratings hit for the network.
He's a good
Nick's
sub
rating
Duckworth.
juggernaut SpongeBob
Reset ETF
SquarePants has
and do
been
what I want.
rivaled by The Loud House. Last December, Nick reported that in the 2 to 11 demographic, Loud House was their number 2 series, averaging 950k
Whoa.
viewers per episode, slightly behind the 984k average of SpongeBob.
Tell
You
me more
can
about
comment on
Chris.
this video or text on Small Screen Shakedown on other platforms if able to accept a job offer at Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon confirmed that Chris Savigno was fired from the company and that he is no longer involved in the production of The Loud House, which will continue. Anne Walker Farrell's
subbed Fox
tweets. Last August, Anne
See
Walker
Dead People?
Farrell, who's currently the director of Netflix's BoJack Horseman, called out an animated
Oh, gotcha,
predatory
garlic.
figure. She confirmed in a series of tweets after Cartoon Brew's story was published yesterday that it was Chris Savigno who harassed her 15 years ago when she started out on the Cartoon Network. Small Screen Shakedown shows some of her tweets to you. Take him down at Nickelodeon. Grandma's been waiting for this day for a long damn time. Hashtag me too. Anne Walker Farrell, October 18, 2017. I feel
Did
sorry
they
I
get
didn't
him?
speak up sooner. I learned my lesson.
It was probably
Speaking up
B-sides
and
in Tier
looking
1
out for
con.
the young'uns out there. Never again. Anne Walker Farrell, October 18, 2017. It me. Hi. It happened a long time ago. 15 years. I spoke about it in a bit in an earlier thread. Apparently, dude's approach hasn't changed. Anne Walker Farrell, October 18, 2017. What a night. I carried this story.
Alright, so just going through tweets. I was hoping they tell a little bit more about the guy, because I don't know shit about him. The John Chris Falusi, though, we know a lot about. We watched that whole video on him. That was a fuck situation. But yeah, apparently this guy's a real fucking bad guy, too. Rage compilations. Well, you have to be more specific. But I do love Rage compilations. These are the bits. Haze. Gamer Rage. We tried that. You'd be shocked how little there is for Gamer Rage compilations. It's mainly just, well, actually these are different. Last time we did Gamer Rage, it was only like FIFA and it was just streamers hamming it up. Let's try 8 minutes of Gamer Rage number 51.
Alright.
Shit play.
When I get my monitor on my next paycheck, it's over for everyone that by against.
See, like, he's trying not to smile. That's when it's not fun. When they're enjoying the Gamer Rage. Or doing it just for some hype. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we need to be more specific. We need real, authentic Gamer Rage.
Just got gunned. And my game froze. I'm dead. Dude, this game is so
Not bad.
Stop fucking.
You
Thanks to the bit scuba. The resub speedy. That was some shitty dodging.
Jesus Christ!
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you need more focused gamer rage where it's not just streamers.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
We just want. Yeah, hey boys,
Oh,
we're
get
going
op
to
de trap. Oh,
PvP,
3
but
man
why
op de
not?
trap.
Zo, heb je geklept?
Thanks resub roasted. Esports gamer rage. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Rot up! Rot up, bro! This bullshit!
My S button is broken.
Okay, we'll try esports
cap,
gamer
I think
rage.
I
That's kind of
melted my
cute.
fucking switches.
Let's see. 5 craziest meltdowns in esports history. I bet we've seen all 5. God damn, what an intro. That's nostalgic. That's
Although
like
designed
G4.
for recreation and good times, video games often lead to the player becoming incredibly frustrated. Rage quitting, controller tosses, screaming profanities are just some of the ways that gamers handle their pent-up anger. And although we expect pro players to be composed and calm, especially on stage, occasionally...
There we see, now this is real gamer rage. Good.
Here are the 5 craziest
That's what I like to see, that
esports
primal
meltdowns.
gamer barbarian
Number
coming out
5.
to play.
In the Smash community,
Leffen!
the God Killer Leffen
Let's
is one
go!
of the most polarizing members of the scene.
He's gonna have a
also
big
one of
meltdown.
the villains of the game who has some questionable behavior while losing. Whether it's him playing beneath his standards or struggling against Duck in the Fox vs Samus matchup,
Hey, Bird.
Leffen has no issue relieving himself of his final stock.
He needs to be careful.
Can't rush this. Might be it.
Oh,
and he gives up.
Wow, going off stage.
Hey, that's not rage.
Congratulations to Duck.
That's kind of useful. Oh, that angling on that F-fish into the missile. Leffen now a stock away from being sent home early. Just swatted him out of the sky and then sent a missile his
He's
way.
a tier 1 croc.
Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot. Oh, and Leffen is concedes.
There's no rage here at all.
Yeah, very important.
Okay, and I'm on that stage. Ice winning Leffen and Constantino.
Incredible.
Oh, there we go. That's a little better.
Well, Leffen not happy.
Number 4.
All that was number 5?
In a
This
best
is gonna be
of
a
5
terrible
series,
list.
It's incredibly important to stay composed. Well, that wasn't the case in the 2013 EU LCS Summer Promotion Tournament. Sinners never sleep,
Thanks,
and
you said big
against
boy.
all
Give sub
authority
Satan.
were
Good to see
fighting
you again,
for a
Satan. Hope you
spot
had a good
in
night.
the EU LCS. But Game 1 was incredibly one-sided. Against all authority found themselves in a huge deficit, and things got worse after their 80 carry No-No was promptly killed at 19 minutes.
Oh, here we go. There's the unstoppable force coming in.
I really don't need the lore though. Just show me the rage.
Slayer.
I don't need the
Let's get
context.
Ace in the hole blocked for him by his teammate.
That was so one-sided. I mean, that's... Well, actually, we have a disconnect out of No-No. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not, or if that was like a bug, but...
No-No has left the game, and there's no pause, which tells me he's not had a disconnect. He's left the game.
I'm hearing from analysis that he actually said GG and quit the game.
These are
3.
boring. These are horrible. These are not
The
meltdowns.
most inappropriate meltdown on the list goes to former Overwatch pro
Okay, well,
Delor.
Delor.
Emphasis
Okay, this is probably
on
gonna be a big
former,
fucking explosion,
as his
but
online tirade got him booted off of Toronto Esports.
I
and
really
will
think
likely
Delor's
scare off
meltdowns are more
any
sad than
future
entertaining.
suitors. While live streaming, an enemy Widowmaker was extremely accurate, headshotting Delor time after time. Eventually, triggered by endless
He's
deaths
a tier 1
and
tickle
poor
my
internet,
bear in the prime
Delor
Jonathan.
exploded in
GC
a
and
fit of racial
Kamal.
slurs.
Oh, Kamalto.
Wow, you're actually gonna say that!
Now you have my attention.
You walked.
Yeah. He drops a lot of slurs.
Number 2. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, one of the most aggravating moves is the Ice Climber's Wobble. Once they grab you, they have the ability to chain hit you all.
Yeah, this is just a bad list. Oh, I should at least see what number 1 was.
I watched it. Wow.
Escalated.
I watched it. Wow.
I don't even have that on camera.
No may trend from the and physically threatened his teammates. He later joined LSPL team ING, and they would go on to make history. Getting camped in the bot lane, Vasily started to fume. ING 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's his bad list. No good rage there. Thanks to resub Zohan, Kogel, and Sunny. No worries, Croc. And thanks for the long time of watching. The Bits Garlic, Madden Rage. We did the sports games Rage not too long ago. The old Call of Duty Rage is still almost unbeatable in the scene. Not Warzone, but like the old MLG Call of Duty Rage. Top. Where can I find the actual MLG ones? I don't think these are. I don't think this is it.
This fella,
Shit.
Yeah, this is again just stream clips. This was after they separated them. There was a time in Call of Duty MLG history where they just sat across from each other and they usually just started shouting shit at each other and yelling. We found the channel that has all that old shit on it, and I don't remember what it was now, but it was like this.
Oh, scum. No.
And there we
go.
All right.
There's a resub Chrome,
Hey, man, that's
tier
how it
1
gets
board,
played
and the
sometimes
Bits
in the matches, though.
Sabretooth.
Seen it online.
I've done it online.
Thanks, that Sabretooth.
Many times to many of people.
That's my signature
Oh,
move.
no. Oh!
Kiraflax Smash. I feel like we might have seen that.
Right now telling me you're talking shit like you carried me. When you shit the bed from a fucking $1 million tournament. Yeah, you
Let's
did.
see. Yay! This is that guy. This guy, he gets mad a lot. I think we watched this entire highlight reel. This guy was great.
More jabs.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Damn,
Okay.
and the rage.
That was a great combo.
Terry's smile.
Terry's just trying not to laugh
like
right
he's
now.
trying not to, but he has that smile.
Thanks
Every
to the
Falcon
resub
main who goes for
Ranger.
that.
In the beginning. Yeah, definitely.
It's when this guy rages though, it's almost wholesome.
There it is. Oh no. And
He's literally
dude, he's
moving
like
back and forth
like
with the
weaving,
game.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Jumping.
This dude knows how to rage. He like respectfully rages.
He's just dancing. Bouncing fish. Oh, almost.
I'm sorry.
No.
I just love it, dude. I can't. Oh no, that's bad.
Cringiest
Yeah,
moments in
no, it's
Smash.
just-
We've already done all the
Right,
cringe
I can't.
comps.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, there's none
that controller's
left.
about to smash in his
He's
hand.
about to crush it.
Oh no, that's it. That's it.
And
Yeah, he's
Void
upset.
Snake. SF, you're up.
Hey, Void! Void!
He's a cool dude who really wants to win.
Wow!
That's
Disrespect.
uncalled for. That's uncalled for.
Yeah,
Hey, Void!
Almost got ended with
I don't
that
think
forward
we missed
smash.
anything from this guy
Nice
though.
job by
So
Kiraflax
this
again.
is all just ones we've seen. He's just
Whoa!
Smash.
he's just a sweetheart.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That rage is off camera, so that's not even fun. Thanks to Prime Bread. I don't think we missed any good like rage moments, which is a shame. Some of my favorites. Thanks to the resub, Mr. Forever. Sports rage. Ew. But sure. Airsoft had some really good moments like that. NFL Angry Fans compilation. That's kind of cute. Oh, it's the Browns. You know they're going to get mad. Oh, come on. Isn't it already bad enough they like the Browns? I didn't even know the Browns had this many fans. How wholesome. So many rednecks? Do the Browns have a lot of redneck fans? I don't know a whole lot about Browns fans.
What was that? You do not throw a pass at the goal line when you have Marshawn Lynch.
Well, and that'll teach you.
Fucking football team, and the stupid fucking Seahawks aren't that fucking good. Ugh! Peyton, what the fuck are you doing, man? Here, you know what? Throw it to number 50 on the fucking Seahawks team, because that's what you're gonna fucking do.
All right.
Man, this is really annoying. The whole fucking game.
Break the TV.
Points ahead.
Show them you're serious.
1 minute, almost less than, or yeah, it was fucking equivalent to 1 minute left in the third fucking quarter. There's no way they're gonna make 36 points in the fourth fucking quarter. I don't give a
Well, that's
damn
not true.
how good Peyton Manning is. He's playing like he's a fucking 12-year-old.
Well, hey, Peyton Manning's like, hey.
Calm down.
Yeah, he was a good quarterback.
Why is he doing this? You know what? He's a good quarterback, but he's playing like he's 12. He's playing like he's in elementary school.
Is there some plump sand and pyramid in the prime goat?
What the fuck are you doing, Peyton? Good job. Oh,
I love rock climbing.
My cheerleader made a first down. My cheerleader made a first down. She threw a first down.
Jesus Christ, just break the TV already.
Really good.
What are you waiting for?
Well, she threw a first down. She threw
Jay,
the ball to
stop it.
my cheerleader, Peyton.
Don't you have
My
chemistry?
cheerleader, Peyton. My cheerleader.
Oh my God,
Peyton,
please just
woman,
stop. I'm getting embarrassed for you. Just stop.
Good job. Good job, lady. Good job, lady. Elma, first down.
Is there some shenanigan? Give me another TV break.
I am so pissed. I've never been so mad.
How long is this?
Why are they playing fucking stuff?
Fuck out of here, asshole! Get
Finally.
the fuck out of here! We're gonna run you motherfuckers now! We're gonna run you! We're gonna run you motherfuckers now! Are you fucking kidding me in the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? We are going to run you motherfuckers right now! Fuck that shit!
He didn't even break the TV?
Come on!
Look how ridiculous he is.
Oh my god! You can't even get
He's in TV breaking position. We might be in luck. And he's a Steelers fan. He's either gonna break the TV or shit his pants. Do it! Do it!
Mommy, he's unplugging the TV. He's gonna take it outside. What? No!
Oh, this one's fake. Oh. Well, the video might be fake, but the trauma might be real. I don't know. All this work just to be added to a cringe compilation. That used to be a popular trend on YouTube to like fake an angry reaction, like angry grandpa and all that shit. That was definitely fake.
Touchdown. What the hell? Touchdown.
Shit.
Dude, shit, chill out! What are you doing?
This guy's too old to fake a video. That might be real. Nah, probably fake.
Oh. Damn you, Camden! You back here! Dude, they can still come back! Get him! They can die, there's still time left! Get the hell, get out, Better!
He died. Oh, is this Angry Grandpa?
The game's not over!
Oh. I never watched Angry Grandpa. Exit Prime, Timbit, and the resub Malachi, Spade, and Seenan. And Able and Morthar. That's another big problem with sports fans' rage. A lot of it's just fake and staged. You don't get the real primal gamer rage. The genuine stuff. Check out Golfer Rage. Alright, last one for the Rage comp attempt. 10 hilarious PGA golfer temper tantrums. These are probably fake. Like this, just the thumbnail alone looks fucking fake, but I'll see. How do you get mad at golf?
What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody?
Hey,
Golf
Mike.
is a sport where you dress like a professional, act like a professional, and enjoy yourself like
Thanks
a
for some
professional.
Willy.
Today we're talking about golf. How fun is that? How unusual is that? I can't
People keep
wait
saying
to
Jev.
talk
Jev's
about
rage compilations were literally made
Us
to be
golfers
rage
know
comps, man.
how
He's
frustrating
exactly what I'm
golf
talking about. They're entertaining, but they're not real
is your
rage.
fault. It's not a team
I know
game, so you have
Jev
to blame it
and his
all
content
on
very
yourself,
well.
But it's still funny when PGA players do it, considering they were taught to play a game, again, in that professional manner, and it all...
Jesus, just show me the... Oh my god, okay. Give me something else. I don't want to sit through the memes. Things are the bits small. I used to work at a golf course, you'd be surprised. How would you even see them getting mad, though? Unless you were like the groundskeeper, I guess. True, Jerry. Omeletto. I don't really like those shorts. They're not very fun. Thanks, Ohasuo. And I actually think I've seen that one. I think we watched that on stream. New Life of Luxury, huh? They're the ones that did the Man That Can't Stop Growing, right?
2 months ago.
There's 2 new ones. Why didn't anyone tell me? He shouldn't be allowed to have a daughter. Yeah, let's check that one out, and then we can check out She Thought Her... Actually, this one's shorter. We'll do the She Thought Her Little Brother Was Dead.
2 months ago, my little brother Timmy passed away.
Oh,
My dad's
God.
been acting really weird.
Condolences.
I wasn't really dead. I was just pretending.
Pranked.
What was that thing? A puppet? This guy needs to learn to accept that his son is dead.
Well, then what do you call that? He's Gangnam styling.
Jester! What's going on?
Hello,
This one looks
Army.
intense.
Let's smash 100,000 likes for more new episodes. So for this episode, we received
This
an
is so
email
sad,
from
I
a
know.
girl named Millie, whose little brother recently passed away. Ever since her little brother's death,
How'd he die?
Millie has noticed strange
tragic
changes
Roblox
in her
accident?
father's behavior and appearance. She thinks that her dad has not been able to accept her little brother's death,
Thank you,
and the
Tier 1
things that
comrade,
he's been
Prime
doing
Hidden,
are
Resub
sick
Abelis,
and go
and
beyond
Resub Zinky,
grieving.
Resub
She sent
Viper.
us this video for proof.
Tasty.
Hello. Hi, big sis.
Hey, Timmy.
Are you afraid of me?
Now Millie wants us to come make sure that her dad's okay.
That was supposed to be your dad? It looks like fucking Schmeagol kind of popped out there. Wow, he's getting real into it. This is good! Jesus, Timmy's back from beyond the grave.
Now Millie wants us to come make sure that her dad's okay. So tonight we're going to drive.
I'm
to
not
her
even a
house
professional,
and
I can
see
tell
what's
you, he's
going
just
on.
fine.
Let's go.
He's handling the grief very well.
Okay,
He's a
so
good
we're on
sub.
the road right
A G
now,
in the
heading
Resub
to Millie's
Alberto.
house. How are you feeling about this?
Bro, I don't even know why we're going here. Her brother's death is a family issue.
Yeah, and she says her dad's been making weird noises at night.
So what? Her dad not being able to cope emotionally is none of our business. We got plenty of other emails.
Good point.
You
He's
gotta
making a
stop
good
viewing
point.
things so negatively. Just try to be excited that we're going here. From our text, she seems like a really nice girl.
What? Why do you sound like you just want to meet her?
Seriously? Stop. I actually care about if these people are alright.
Whatever.
I think it's good acting. It's like Disney XD, kinda. Well, that's... Well, it's like Tommy Wiseau, House of the Classically Trained.
Okay, this looks.
I also really like this guy. He's like Carl Jacobs as like a ghost hunter.
Whatever, let's just go inside.
Okay.
Okay, let's go knock.
These are some Samurai, Rob, and Beans. And Alberto. Have you seen people manhandle cobras? Oh, fuck yeah.
Hi.
What's
Are
up?
you Millie?
Yeah.
You emailed us about your dad?
Dude, what?
We'll just come in now if that's okay.
Bro, she didn't even invite you.
Okay.
This has now just become a breaking and entering case, and you filmed the crime. Unbelievable. I don't care if your intentions are pure. The law is the law.
Okay, Millie, thank you for letting us sit down with you.
Yes.
There's a prime mushroom and swallow. Swallow.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on in your house?
So 2 months ago.
Which one is it Express? Because I guarantee it's not one I deleted.
It kind of happened randomly, and since then, my dad's been acting really weird.
But I'm definitely down to check it out. Tell me the title.
So you think your dad's been really sad because his son died?
Well, it's kind of more than that. I've been hearing some really awful noises coming from his workshop.
Well, it's good that you're worried about your dad. It shows you're an empathetic person.
Thank you. My dad.
I feel like I'm watching a pickup artist video.
Me is dead.
How to get laid when your crush's sister dies. Or, crush's brother's sister died. How to get laid when dealing with a loss in the family.
Hey guys, it's me, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy.
I wasn't really dead. I was just pretending.
Please stop. Please stop.
Dude, what's going on?
Who are all your new friends, gangsters? Let's all go play.
Please.
Well, yeah, why not?
You guys don't want to play with me?
Dude, what the hell was that?
It was a doll, idiot.
My dad's been dealing with my brother's death in a weird way.
Yeah. We really want to help you guys. You mentioned something earlier about your
Charlie,
dad's
this is
workshop.
torture to watch.
Can we go check that out?
Don't worry, it's not
Yeah,
real.
It's in the garage. You really
Don't be
shouldn't
afraid, it's
mess with
okay.
anything in there. My dad doesn't like when people touch his stuff.
Yeah, we'll be respectful. Come on, Chester. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Should have just played with Timmy, man.
Dude, where are you going? Are you serious about this?
Oh, it was a panty raid.
Why aren't you serious?
Because what the hell was that thing? A puppet?
I don't know. I think so.
Thanks,
So
reset
her
email.
dad has a
and a
puppet
gift
named
subgerbil.
after his son who recently died? This guy needs to learn to accept that his
Yeah, I
son
know
is
Boteoshi.
dead.
Dude, stop freaking out and keep it down. You're kind of being insensitive.
There's your 5 gift
Let's
subs,
just go
dildo,
see
and the
what her
prime
dad's been doing
crane.
in his workshop.
Thanks,
Come on.
dildo wizard.
Fine.
The dude with the camera is yelling in lowercase.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't want to be disrespectful.
Dude, what's in here?
I don't know, but it smells. Okay, I'm gonna set the camera up.
Alright. What?
This is what you're into? Yeah, real horror. Finally, something genuine.
What? There's some drawings here.
Chester, Don't touch his stuff.
Huh?
Don't solve the puzzle! Chester, stop before it's too late!
Chester.
No! That can't be right.
Hey, what are you doing?
That doesn't look like Timmy
Stop
at
messing
all.
around.
Bro, these drawings he has here are weird. What the hell is this?
Listen, I don't know what that is,
These
but
are
we
good
gotta
sub-
go talk to Millie. Let's go.
Otaku and Tier 1 Jacob. There is some Cannibal and
Okay,
Joe.
fine.
Come on.
And it's Trey and Gary. I don't like the chapter where they fuck the doll, though. Hey, don't spoil it. We didn't get there yet.
Wait, I think this is her dad's room.
Chester, come on. We gotta go.
Hold on.
Please, Dad. Can we go outside and play catch?
Wait a minute!
Chester, what's going on?
That's the same guy who keeps growing. What the fuck is this? He's back?
2 months.
Where is he? Her son can't stop growing. It's the same guy. What in tarnation is going on? Is there like an extended universe here of Life of Luxury? Where is it? God, it's been a while since we've seen this. See? Oh my god, so it looks like her son kept growing, became a father, found the joy of being a parent, lost the kid, and now they're right back where they started, but this time they have a doll. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to play, Timmy. I'm tired.
Dude, stop. Let him be.
Oh my god!
Bro, come on.
Aren't we here to help him? Let's go try and help him.
Stop recording him. We have to go.
Dude, he has no hand.
What?
He has no hand.
Come on.
He's a freak! He's got one hand! We need to make fun of him.
Okay, I think this is your room.
Alright.
Millie?
Thanks to resub. Jungle Force, Matthias, Angel, Jakez,
Hey.
and Joseph. And the 2 gift subs,
Millie.
Shenanigan.
Are you feeling alright?
She's becoming a doll!
So we just checked out your dad's workshop, and we're gonna record your dad tonight to see what he's doing, but listen, I'm here right now, so you really have nothing to worry about.
That was probably not the
I'm
time.
just really worried about my dad right now. I don't know if he's losing his mind or something.
I wouldn't go that far.
Ask about his hand.
I know he's sad about Timmy's death, but we both are. I just wish we could.
We'll just bring him back from the dead. How about you be a little proactive?
Alright, we're gonna go to bed.
Thanks to resub
Wait, I
Luca
wanted to ask you
and
something.
DJ.
Yeah, let's talk about that in the morning when we review the footage. Let's go.
Wait, what?
See, it's so cute. They put actual effort
What's the problem?
into
Why are you
it.
being so quiet?
It's a whole storyline.
I don't know. Just thinking.
Well, listen, I was trying to tell you this earlier. When I was looking in the dad's room, he took off the puppet and he didn't have a hand.
What?
Dude, I don't know how he's been controlling the puppet. Something messed up is going on here. We should get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should.
Thanks to resub Space Boy.
Well, like you said earlier, her brother's death and all this stuff is really more of a family issue.
Wait, what? So you don't care about helping them?
No, dude, it's not that.
Huh?
Listen, when we were talking to her in her room,
Thanks to Prime
I
Gross.
saw that she got a text on her phone from her boyfriend.
So?
So nothing. I'm agreeing with what you said earlier. If this is a family issue, then her boyfriend should be here dealing with this.
Dude, why does her boyfriend matter? I'm saying I think there's something more going on here.
Right, and her boyfriend should be the one who's giving emotional support to her and her dad.
He's making a good point.
Wait, what?
Whatever, I'm over it. Let's just go to sleep, dude.
Why not just leave now?
Okay.
What are we even waiting here for? We already got cucked. I'll just call it a night.
Good night.
Oh fuck, Timmy's gonna try and play. Why does he only want to play? Fucking settle down, Timmy. Or I'm pulling my hand out of your ass and you're just gonna fucking fall over. How about that? Problem solved. Thanks to Prime Meek. The bits tray. Oh shit! Oh my god. Timmy's insatiable appetite for playing. Oh, he's got the paint bucket from the top turnbuckle. Well, that's not gonna kill him. Thanks to the bits, Newsy. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you for that. And the resub Coyote. The history of Sly 2's most iconic episode. Sure. Oh, he doesn't even have hand working him anymore. He's gone completely autonomous. He just sat there for an hour watching them. When are you gonna play more LA Noire? Tomorrow.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, what is that, bro?
I don't know.
Come on.
No, dude, let's get out.
What do you mean, what is that? It's clearly the sound of the Squid Game starting. It's time to have some fun, baby. Oh, God.
I think the noise is coming from here.
Okay. Oh God, Timmy!
Why does no one want to play with Timmy?
What game do you want to play, bro? No!
Chester!
Chester's dead!
Chester!
He's being played to death! No!
Chester, get him off you!
Do something! Oh God!
Chester! Dude!
Good Lord!
Okay? What'd it do to you? Where'd the puppet go? Where'd the puppet go? Is it going in the middle? We gotta get out of here. Let's go to the car. Come on.
No!
So you don't want to go help her?
You should have just played!
Whatever, let's just go home. Let's get out. Come on, hurry, let's go.
It's a family issue. Get the fuck out. They'll be fine. Heroes. Oh, thank God they were on the case. That was close. They're probably fine. They're playing Fortnite or
Thank you
something.
guys for watching this episode. Let's try to smash 100,000 likes for the next episode to be released. We appreciate all the support. We're getting so close to 6 million subs, so make sure to...
That's so cute. That's so cute. Thanks to Prime Insomniac and the resub Dungus and Reblasio. Can't wait, Heavenly. I want something else scary. I need something truly horrifying. What's the scariest thing you guys have ever seen on YouTube? Goblin sightings. Good lord, you're right. Did we see this one? I don't remember.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
No!
Do you remember seeing any goblins? In the Final Fantasy franchise, goblins are used as an easy-to-defeat introductory opponent for role players, doing minor damage with their blows. Most of you would remember Griffic from Harry Potter,
Was that
with a
his name?
barbaric and savage personality. Actually, in real life, goblins were first described in the Middle Ages. Not as some funny figures, but they are said to be much more dangerous. They are tiny, mischievous, or can be evil, and love to steal your stuff,
Yoda
especially
wasn't a
gold
goblin.
and jewels. It is said that goblins possess magical powers similar to those of a fairy or a demon, but do they still exist today? In today's episode, we're going to show you 5 goblins caught on camera. Let's begin.
Alright.
Number 5. Goblin filmed inside a tree.
Jesus Christ, that bastard.
What do you think would be the best hideout place for some non-ordinary creature? Obviously in a deep forest where no one can find them. But then some people search such places and end up with astonishing discoveries. This video was posted on YouTube back in the year 2016 in June.
Oh,
the video was posted on a channel named Amazing Mystery Videos. An eyewitness can be seen venturing into
Cool
the
title.
woods in search of a possible goblin figure. Then the person comes across a large hole in a tree trunk. Yep, the perfect hideout. The clip was shot at an
Hey, 2 gifts
undisclosed
up 10.
location, and when you first see the video, you would say it's just an ordinary video of a tree trunk, with nothing unusual about it.
Yeah, just
But when zoomed and slowed
tree
down,
trunk video.
the video will shock you. In the video, the figure appears to be motionless in the first camera shot, but when we look at the second clip, the unusual figure seems to be using a wooden cane. This video gained over 200,000 views. Many commenters responded with skepticism,
he's got a bad
claiming
hip.
that the video is a hoax. But there were others who claimed to see the possible goblin smiling with glee. Well, what do you think?
It's
Watch
probably real.
and judge for yourself.
I mean,
Before
why
we
else
move
would he
on,
be there?
I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe
Damn, I
button,
failed the
and
challenge.
Pushing through the doorway. Well, if you have children or you're alone at present, please prepare yourself for this clip. Paranormal events involving little kids are always unnerving for parents, and this video might have just shocked this kid's parents. This creepy footage was filmed in Argentina.
Oh, we've seen this
and
one.
left
This was a
every
real
viewer in
goblin.
complete shock. The footage was reportedly filmed in 2011, but was only posted online after the family decided to share their secret. The tiny goblin emerged from thin air.
No, this
and
wasn't a
ran through
gnome,
the
this was a
kitchen
goblin.
alongside a toddler. Initially, the youngster can be heard talking to himself and playing on the floor. But as the video proceeds, a mysterious figure can be seen in the background.
Yeah, no, this was one of the goblins. Not. It's easy to get them mixed up if you're not knowledgeable on the subject. I know a lot of people mistake this for a gnome, but this really was a goblin. This wasn't one of the gnome sightings. Gnomes usually don't come out like this. They're never in a rush. Whereas goblins, they're always they're trying to go somewhere. Pillage, you know? Like, they're always on the move. But gnomes, they're more, like, laid back.
Background. 1 minute you're filming your adorable baby son. The next, a creepy goblin runs past and leaves
luckily
you
we got the
thoroughly
infrared.
spooked. That mysterious figure appeared behind the boy
Here's
named
tier 1
Benjamin
Tommy boy
and
and the
dashed
prime
towards
maid.
one of the counters from
To
where it
donate.
just escaped into the
Resub
garden.
crest.
This video was shot by a girl named Sylvia. According to her, the spooky creature just disappeared after that, but a disgusting smell was left behind. She even hurried toward the little boy and looked under the counter, but there was no creature to be seen again. This video showing the unusual creature went viral and received hundreds and thousands of views and many skeptics. What do you think? Can this creature be called a goblin?
Yes.
Or is there something else as well? The
No, it's just a
scenario in this
goblin.
video can be said as 100% unmistakable and not at all questionable proof that goblins are living among us. The clip has since been shared on YouTube with more than 11.5 million views.
What?
Not everyone was seemingly convinced of its authenticity.
What?
One skeptic wrote, "She's not only a mom, but a pretty good editor."
11.5 million views? Well, he did say it was posted in Argentina, so it might not be like an English title. God damn, that's fucking crazy. There's also tiny creature caught on camera. What do the comments say? Oh, no one believed it, unfortunately. It's literally a clip from Ant-Man. Well, we don't know that.
3. Goblin beside the tree. Yes, we all know that woods hide
Oh,
the
the
deepest
originals
secrets,
in the
and there are many
okay.
mysterious creatures sighted in the woods. Well, this video also has
You went
one
on
of
the
them.
last one.
This exciting video was posted on YouTube by a user named Mary Sampras back in the year 2016, in August. This video
bit
just
Sam and
left
Flux. I've already
everyone
seen
in
that, Flux.
surprise.
We've
In the
seen it.
footage, a videographer can be seen filming a woman. The woman in the
Hope you
footage
feel
is
better
pointing
soon,
a
Sam.
camera back at him or her. This can be called a neat trick, always. Actually, they were attempting a clever feedback loop of the camera on camera, but this joyous moment is soon forgotten when the camera caught an unusual
that?
creature in the background. In the video footage, a mysterious creature is found quickly scurrying behind a tree. It was a small, red-clad figure. If that's shocking for you, then wait for what happens next.
What is that? Is that a goblin in a Christmas sweater? Jesus Christ, they're just like us.
Bad figure. If that's shocking for you, then wait for what happens next. Moments later, what may be a goblin or a gnome is seen potentially camouflaging itself. First, it's an unusual creature, and second, you can't even see it now. Yes, quite creepy. The figure just camouflaged in the tall
Jesus, it has
leaves and
cloaking
foliage.
technology.
It seems as if it was imitating plant life in a predator-like fashion. What's quite surprising was that its humanoid shape was still visible. What would you do if you'd seen such a mysterious figure just some footsteps away? Obviously,
I don't know.
everyone would be freaked out. But the woman with camera just turned and walked casually away from the bizarre sight, showing a lot more courage than many
It's not a
scaredy-cat
child,
YouTubers
it's a
reacting at
goblin.
home.
Jesus
And
Christ.
now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day.
Goblins are often mistaken for humans sometimes from a distance. Like, your ignorance is showing, and it's laughable, honestly.
This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come
Thanks to
across,
Resub War
just send it
Hato,
to us. Who
Roast,
knows?
Pet
We might
Pups,
even
the Prime,
feature it in
Deke,
one of our
and the
videos.
King of Subs, Owen. Thank you, Owen.
Number 2, the subscriber's pick. Our subscriber picture today shows a creature, which seems to be a goblin, in the woods standing beside some tree trunks and bushes. Well, it clearly seems to be an edited or photoshopped image.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
guys have seen Star Wars, you'd probably
That's what they
link
want
it
you to
with
think.
Yoda, the legendary Jedi Master. Someone has just taken some image from the movie and edited it here with the woods. Although this image is fake, let's watch this video here. You'd be left in complete shock as the other spectators over there.
I think this is
Well,
satire.
what connection is it with goblins in South America? Here, this video is also a Spanish language clip. YouTuber Yellow Chicken uploaded this footage. In this video, the goblin isn't seen in some hideout or some mysterious place, but in front of a whole crowd. This time, a bus station is the setting of a mysterious incident that seems to alarm a female security guard. In the CCTV
What?
footage,
What is he talking
a woman
about?
is seen carrying what appears to be a child. She just passes through the security check. It seems nothing's unusual with a child at first, but when it turned its face, everyone was left in shock.
It's a goblin?
As the small humanoid turns to face the camera, its face is revealed to be horrifyingly ashen and colored a dark shade of green. It's not just the color, but the little boy also had Spock-like pointy ears as a bonus. What was it?
Why are we just
The little
roasting
boy
the
or
kid?
some unusual creature? Is this parent carrying a deathly ill child? Well, several syndromes turn the body height short but are rare. If it was not some disease, then was it some type of optical illusion? Some even say that this was an otherworldly creature in the care of a Latin American bus traveler. Was it? We do not know what it was, as there are no further details
Tier
given
1
on this
Kaz
topic.
and the resub
But whatever
Boyardee.
it was, it left every spectator in shock. Number 1. Goblin caught on CCTV footage.
Finally, some real goblins.
Ah, good old CCTV. When our friends in the security camera business aren't documenting ghosts of King Henry VIII's old haunting grounds, they're shedding light on the mysteries of trolls, imps, and goblins. This video footage was uploaded by Apex TV, and honestly, after watching this, you would never want to be left alone in some storage area. In the video clip, a strange creature is found traversing the floor of what appears to be a warehouse or storage facility.
Yeah,
When you
prove that
first
one
look at
wrong,
that strange
doubters.
figure, it seemed to be shaped somewhat like a chicken, as the creature in the video appears to be bipedal. And yes, chickens can be in some storage areas. However, when you observe more deeply and look at the movements, these don't match any animal we've seen before. The body movements are creepily resembling that of humans. The small size and human-like posture have led some to speculate that the creature seen was a real-life goblin or gnome, quite similar to the animals seen in ancient mythology and folklore.
Goblins
A white
weren't
spot
animals.
can also be seen on the creature's head, which could be ears resembling that of goblins of ancient stories they used to have. You know what's more alarming? The figure even appeared to be carrying something behind it on a string, as we all know that goblins are evil and they might steal stuff from your house. But what was it carrying behind its back? Could it be treasure taken from the warehouse? Or
Well,
anything else that could be eaten as
that's
food?
just racist.
This can't be said so clearly as the video footage doesn't show anything peculiar. YouTubers have speculated that the video could be a hoax involving a marionette, a remote-controlled robot, or, wait for it, a skunk that ate fruit that is fermenting. And that concludes our list of the 5 goblins caught on camera. Have you ever seen any unusual creature or even a goblin? Comment down below to let us know. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe.
What the fuck was that? Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Llama. Appreciate it, man. And thanks to resub Doot and Chris. Give me 1 sec, sending a quick text message. And thanks to the resub Epic. Hold on, 1 more text. Okay. All right. Thanks to the resub Kanye and the 5 gift subs Deke. Thank you, Deke. And the bits Adrian in blue. NyQuil chicken. This is a meme. I see it is a meme. Nice. Whew. Thanks to the resub Geo. Worked at Publix for 5 years, had to watch a training video. Publix Powerlift. Sure. This?
Now it's video time. Here we go. Stand back, feel close, corner your low. Legs and knees stay out of the way.
Damn, this is kind of going in. Can't really hear it, but... It's not as good as Wendy's hot drinks. I don't think there'll ever be a training video that ever beats Wendy's hot drinks. It's too good. Song unironically slaps. I'll risk a DMCA for this. Thanks a bit, Smarnami. This is why Wendy's is on top, baby. That's how long. Thanks for resub, Minty. Oh, the first one. Gotcha, Luna.
Hold it steady upon the counter, let it set. Pour it in until the coffee reaches the line. Pop a top on it, gets a lid every time. Wendy's coffee tastes so fine. Hot drinks really get you going. Warms you up when you feel you're slowing.
God, this shit's so good.
We always serve it right away. Have a smile and have a nice day.
Thanks for resubbing, Orthodox.
Just like coffee. Use the orange pot.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry to hear that, Rusty.
But if
Horrible.
you're using the packets in your store,
Wishing the best for you and his family. It's terrible.
small cup and furthermore, add hot water up to the line and stir it in. Put a
I'm
lid
sorry,
on
Zane.
and serve it on a tray again. Get a small cup when you're ready for
Oh,
a hot
you recommend
tea.
something?
Fill with hot water, it's easy as can be. Put the lid on and set the tea bag on the top. If they want
Which is how they
lemon, it's
taught everything
very
at school.
nice. Don't
Yeah,
think twice.
imagine.
Give the guests a juicy slice. Hot drinks really get
There's
you
a pineapple juice.
going. Warms you up when you feel you're slowing.
What about 2 girls, 1 cup?
We always serve it
Oh, I'd watch it if I could. That's a great video.
and smile and have a nice day. Grab a small cup when you're
Yeah, that's like I said. That song unironically fucking slaps. That's a groove. Next resub, Grievo. Videos with disturbing backstories. I've watched quite a few of those.
I've never seen Two Girls, One Cup.
You've never seen 2 girls, 1 cup?
I'm just telling you that after your tweet.
Really?
Yeah.
That is shocking. It's
How is that shocking?
because
It's
it's
me we're talking about.
everyone's seen 2 girls, 1 cup.
Clearly not everyone.
I'd watch it on Twitch if I could. We'd have a big... We'd go through all the shock videos. I feel like there's a lot of people that now don't remember them. Did you ever watch Cake Farts?
No.
Oh my god. Mr. Hands? One man, one jar? Jesus Christ.
Especially if these are all porn. Yeah, definitely no.
They're not porn, they're culture. It's like, if you're on the internet, you have to watch them.
I mean,
God damn.
salad fingers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks for resub, Tito's.
Charlie the Unicorn.
Do you know anything about any of the ones I listed?
I don't even know anything other than Two Girls, One Cup.
If you had to guess, what do you think Mr. Hands is about?
Somebody with big hands.
Like, what else though? Like, okay, so he's got big hands, but what else?
I'm sure he just gives plenty of hand jobs.
No, it's about... You're probably not ready for Mr. Hands.
I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, you probably don't. That one's kind of dark. Thanks for resub, Speedy. Oh yeah, do you know Blue Waffle at least?
I've never seen it, but I
Oh
know
my god. Well, what's Blue Waffle?
it's just a blue vagina.
Oh my god. The Snapchat magic show.
Like, do you forget who you're talking to over here?
I guess. Not a real internet user.
No. No.
This? Someone sent me this in an email. Apparently they really suck.
You should show them your glasses holder.
Oh yeah, it's cute.
This is my Christmas gift to Charlie.
And it's just like a little glasses holder.
It holds your glasses, and you should also be wearing those, by the way.
Not tonight.
Also, it holds them better if you close them on it.
Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Oh,
Just close it on it.
it's fine like that. Thanks to Tier 1 Baked Potato and the resub Nabu. Is this the one you wanted?
Alright. Cool.
Okay, I'm going to bed though.
Okay, sleep well. Look up a couple of those before you go to bed.
I will look up magic.
Just do at least watch Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh.
I will not.
Whatever.
It's a
You're missing out.
What about
not. That's right. Today, we're going to be talking about magic. But this isn't just any magic. No. This is the magic show. Today I'm going to hit you with
You
the
say that
most
just 'cause you
highly
haven't seen it.
anticipated Snapchat show,
think if I
YouTube
saw it, I
video,
might
sequel in all of history.
What if I told you there was one Snapchat show out there?
That I probably
One
would.
show so powerful could lay all the others to ruin. One Snapchat show to rule them all.
So yeah, this video is going to cover pretty much all you need to know about the absolute best Snapchat show on the entire platform. And it's about magic. Now, as you can see, this show only has 2 seasons, and it did start in September of last year. But just like any magic trick from any number of renowned magicians, if you blink, you might just miss the best content of all. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Damn, this dude's into magic? I thought he was cool.
Let me just stop you right there. Roll the clip.
This magic looks pretty awesome. Oh, she fucking pissed everywhere. Her ass is peeing.
Now this right here is the magic I wanted to see. I love how she pours like half the bottle out and then she's like, nah, not quite enough. I gotta top that one off. Okay, at this point, if you're sitting there and you're thinking,
Oh, but I wanted to see some actual magic.
first of all, you aren't welcome on this channel. You might just want to stop watching now and try to pull that 6-foot rod out of your ass. But second of all, before you leave, keep in mind that this is episode 57 of season 1. There are 75 episodes.
There are 2 seasons.
Now, if you go back far enough, you can see that this
Those are shitty Snapchat.
dreams happen.
Hey, Jabrizi!
So, which one of us gets to have it?
And as you scroll down through the first...
I just made a video talking about him today. These are some Glinny, Odin, and Turtle.
Does it really count as a life hack if it doesn't actually make sense? Am I just...
Nice. I hate Snapchat. I haven't used Snapchat in a very long time. What the hell is Mr. Hands? It's an old video on the internet. It's basically a guy who has like these massive hands and he can clap really fast. It's pretty cool. It's a bit weird though because the hands are just like super large. Thanks to Prime. Nebfan and the Bits Blue Soul. You can probably find it on Twitter if you want to see it. Thanks, resub, Gabe. Do you realize how much you burp? Yeah, I'm painfully aware of how much I burp. This shit sucks. Selena who? Selena Delgado. What's that? Is that a suggestion, or are you just like talking to someone in chat? The getting over it mods? I don't know if I've ever been down that rabbit hole, no. Are there some wacky ones? I do love mods. Jeff the Killer sightings. Let's see. Jeff the Killer sightings top 5 creepy. Uh-oh. This might be too extreme. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, damn you, Jeff the Killer, you stole my sneeze. Fuck. If you love Jeff, why do people love Jeff the Killer?
Again, oh my god. Now it's really loud, guys. Well, I called the police, they just thought it was a prank and stuff. So I was just gonna show you guys.
Jeff the Killer lives out in the woods, doesn't he? That sick bastard. Get out of there, Junior.
Really weird. There it is, do you see that?
No, where? Where is he?
It's gone.
Chase his ass down. Shoot spitballs at him. Come on, Codename Kids Next Door, let's get him.
Okay, this is weird, but...
Oh, wow, I actually recognize this piano instrumental. This is Marilyn Manson, If I Was Your Vampire. Wait, no it's not, this is Sweet Dreams. I'm wrong. 0 for 1. Did I miss Jeff the Killer? Oh, there he is. Wait, is this just this? It's all from the same kid? I thought there's gonna be like a compilation. I thought there's gonna be like a real community of people that keep thinking they see Jeff the Killer. Thanks to resub Slam-a-bang. What about Slender Man? 12 scariest Slender Man sightings caught on tape. I'm pretty sure we saw that. Slender Man caught on dashcam? From Gamer's Revenge? Oh my god, he's trying to hitchhike. Pick him up. Thanks to the Prime EO. Man, this dash cam is fucking worthless. Unless you're like trying to catch aliens on it or something. Why is it aimed so high? What did he see? Oh my god. Slender Man knocked on his window, I bet. He's the prime slop in the resub chode. Fuck, Slender Man's coming. He's hacking the dash cam. No! You got him with the old force push. All this shit used to be so cute. He's a tier 1 Coley.
Sally, what are you doing?
I'm just recording that day.
What are you recording?
Just now.
Exactly, turn it off.
No!
But what about the battery?
Thanks, Resub Brian.
It's got quite a lot of battery.
Prime cash.
Well, if Disney on Ice gets deleted somehow...
It will!
Imagine that, £29 for a doll. It's extortion. Are you right to answer that, mate?
God, these are so long. Christ, I just want to see Slender Man. Not get a whole story. Yeah, we could do another Nukes Top 5, I guess. 400 plus TV shows happening in the same universe. This?
Here's a fan theory. A certain portion of television history took place almost entirely inside the brain of a young autistic boy.
What?
Okay, so first things first, a couple days ago we released a version of this video that was wrong. My understanding of the Tommy Westphall universe hypothesis was just completely incorrect. If you would like to
Takes a
watch
lot
that
of
video
strength to
for
admit that.
academic purposes, you can click here, ding, or you can find a link in the description.
They
We
did
are
you
going
dirty,
to
that
turn
never
off
came up.
comments on that video. If you did write a comment, we saved it, we put it in a paste bin. There is also a link to that paste bin in the doobly-doo. Okay, now on to a version of this video that is, hopefully, correct. For the next several weeks here on Idea Channel, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Every other week, instead of taking
like
a piece of popular
SKT?
culture and smashing it up against some academic or critical theory to see what happens, we're going to talk about
These are some
fan
pharmacists.
theories, speculations about the ways some of our favorite pieces of media may work, even if it doesn't really appear that way on the surface. We're going to do 5 of them. We're going to talk about Harry Potter, Pokemon, Star Wars, probably dip at least a little bit into Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda, and a few others. The first fan theory we're going to talk about right now is really, I think, something special. It's a little old, so it's going to take some explaining, but I think it's important because it's paradigmatic of fan theories. It hits
Only
all
good
of the
fan theories,
theory
Darth Jar Jar.
highlights. It's called the Tommy Westphall universe, or the Tommy Westphall universe hypothesis, and it states that over 400 television shows and counting all take place in the same universe. The theory is defended thusly. In 1988, the American television show Saint Elsewhere ended its broadcast run, a sort of dark comedic medical dramedy set in a hospital. The end of its final episode can be read to suggest that the entire series took place inside the brain of a minor character, a young autistic boy named Tommy Westphall. In a post titled 6 Degrees of St. Elsewhere, comic writer Dwayne McDuffie explains that this could mean most, if not nearly all of television had taken, was taking, and would continue to take place in Tommy's brain. He writes, if St. Elsewhere played by the rules of comics, either they wouldn't have been allowed to do it, or they would have precipitated a crisis in TV land far bloodier than DC Comics' Crisis on Infinite Earths. Why? Because crossover-wise, St. Elsewhere is the Kevin Bacon of TV shows. End quote. How so? Well, if Tommy imagined nearly everything about St. Elsewhere, including the people, and those people show up on other programs, doesn't it stand to reason that those programs are also imagined by Tommy Westphall? This theory says, yep. Now, what you might say is, okay, sure, but how many people, meaning characters, not actors, are going to show up in other TV shows? How many crossovers could there possibly be? I hope you are watching this in your car, but parked, safe, and completely stationary, just so that you can literally buckle in. One central and very important crossover takes place when Alfre Woodard, who plays St. Elsewhere's Dr. Roxanne Turner, reprised that role in a 1998 episode of Homicide: Life on the Street titled Mercy. This means that if the fictional Dr. Turner is a complete Westphall fabrication and she shows up on Homicide, then Homicide must also, by extension, be a Westphall fabrication. But okay, hold on. Because
it's not a really
Homicide and
cool
much
theory.
of television draws from
I like
its
the
surroundings,
idea
from
of
the
it.
past and present of its medium,
I just don't
as
think
well
it
as
sticks
others.
that
Tommy
well.
Westphall becomes not unlike the breadcrumb trail or contrast medium, making visible the
Not too big of a fan of that one. If you want good fan theories, you go to Darth fucking Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar, no question, best fan theory ever made. Second place is Snowpiercer being a sequel to Willy Wonka. Those are the two best fan theories. They're so fucking good. Thanks to the gift sub coffee. The man who broke Ratchet in half. I just don't know if I want to watch another speedrunning video tonight. We went on a whole binge, but I will do that next time though. And that's assuming I haven't already seen that, Jacob, because I might have. Because I remember we did watch one on Ratchet. Okay. Watch this in just a second, then we'll do Channel 5. Thanks to Tier 1 Sully. I'm going to go fill up my water and say goodnight to Tiana. I'll be right back. I'm fucking back. Ugh. There's tier 1 spicy balls and tier 1 Sully. And the resub, gift sub coffee and resub coffee. And tier 1 John. Next resub BTS plays. If I remember correctly, doesn't a single block of gold weigh like 20 pounds? They're extremely heavy for their size, right? It's like the second heaviest material. The second heaviest, like, anything per ounce. Second only to tungsten, right? No? I thought it was, isn't it? Because a tungsten cube, this weighs, I think it's 70 pounds. And then a gold block of that same size is just behind that, and there's nothing heavier. They're the most dense. Oh, 41 pounds, I was off. Because William Osmond made a video on it. But I could be misremembering. It's been a while since I saw it. I thought I remembered that being the fact he gave.
7,000 tons.
Lead is much heavier? Let's see. Oh, that would have been so nice. They just had that. Just put fucking a 4x4x4 cube of lead. Damn. Osmium is the heaviest metal. Let's see. Let's do it like this. I believe you on the osmium. Gold is denser than tungsten and lead, according to a Quora, which I don't really trust. Gold is more dense than tungsten. Where's lead? Oh yeah, it's not even close. Lead is not even in the running with tungsten and gold. Gold is in 5th place. Yeah, I thought tungsten was number 1, but actually gold is heavier by just a bit more dense. Osmium, plutonium. Oh, osmium, platinum, and plutonium are the smooth. Surely they got caught for that, right? I feel like we even watched the video on it. That sounds vaguely familiar. They never got caught. Damn, get fucked. They made a spelling mistake and got busted. Yeah, that'll get you every time. They probably used the wrong form of there. That's bested many a man. It was a Kinto Bento Vento? A Kinto Bento video? I love Kinto Bento. Channel 5? Yeah, we can watch a Channel 5 video now. I remember this wacky guy.
This is a free call from
Jacob Chansley,
an incarcerated individual at Alexandria Detention Center. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored.
There's a reset.
Fucking hey, man. Glad to see you guys. You guys are fucking patriots. Look at this guy. He's got covered in blood. God bless you.
I got shot in the face. I got shot in the face with some kind of plastic bullet.
It's only a matter of time. Justice is coming. I'm not one to usually take pictures of myself, but in this case, I think I'm making an exception.
Damn, this guy really took over.
The self-proclaimed QAnon shaman has just been sentenced to 41 months in prison for his role in the Gen.
Oh, real quick, before this continues, you guys remember, like, I think it was, it must have been like 3 months ago now. Someone on 4chan convinced QAnon to go sit outside of a random street corner and wait for JFK Jr.'s revival and return to announce that he was running for president with Donald Trump in 2024. And for 12 fucking hours, QAnon just sat with signs saying, "Welcome back, JFK." I love that shit, man. That shit had me giggling all day. They're still there, by the way. As of 2 weeks ago, they still wait on that corner for JFK to come back. So yeah, it started in November. They were waiting in December. I saw an update only a couple weeks ago that they were still there with signs saying "Any day JFK" or something. But it looks like the media stopped reporting on it. Damn it! QAnon thinks there's proof of JFK Jr. theory in Home Alone 2. Yeah, it sounds about par for the course. That's honestly probably the best evidence I've ever heard come out of QAnon, to be honest. Nice. Yeah, 4chan really fucking got him good, though. They are stun-locked, still waiting for JFK Jr. to be revived via necromancy and cruise in with Donald Trump. It's amazing.
January 6th Capitol riots. He was seen entering the Senate chamber with a spear.
To accept this free call, press 1. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey man, how's it going?
No,
right,
4chan
cool.
did that, Naruto. I saw the original threads on it.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay, brother. I'm doing okay. You know, spent the last 20-something hours in a cell, so, you know, but at least I had something to work on.
Right. So for those who don't know, where are you at right now?
Oh, I am in Alexandria Detention Center in Alexandria, Virginia.
Hey,
I am sleeping on a 1.5-inch foam mat that is on top of a concrete slab every night, and that's pretty
honestly
much
sounds
where
more
I'm
comfortable
sitting
than
all
college
day as
dorms.
well. I get 22 hours in my cell and 2 hours outside of my cell. There's no going outside or working out or anything like that. You know, this place can definitely take its toll on you. You know, it makes me think of the saying in Shawshank Redemption when Red said, in prison a man will do most anything to keep his mind occupied. Yeah, I know how that is.
Right. How would you describe the conditions of the jail that you're in right now?
Well, the conditions in Alexandria are in the detention center not as bad as they were in, say, the D.C. jail. I've never experienced like real racism and prejudice in my life until I went to the D.C. jail. There was a black woman from Nigeria that was like their nurse or their doctor that was examining me while I was fasting for 11 days because they weren't feeding me organic. She thought I was a racist and a white supremacist and all this crap because she believed what was on the mainstream Mockingbird media. And when I told her that I was not racist, that I was not white supremacist whatsoever, that I've actually, you know, dated all sorts of women of all sorts of races, I've had all sorts of friends of all sorts of races, and I said, I've even dated several black women. She said, I can't believe a black woman would ever date you. And I was like, oh my God, you know, like this woman is like being openly racist, you know, because if the roles were reversed and she were standing in the doorway while a white nurse told a black guy, I can't believe a white woman would ever date you, she would be appalled. You know, she doesn't know what my ethnic background is.
Bro, Andrew just asked you like how your day was. What are you going on
You know
about?
what I'm saying? She has no idea, but she's judging me by the color of my skin. There was also a guy, a guard over there that wore a Black Lives Matter mask. So he was taunting the Trump supporters and, you know, like harassing them and, you know, messing with them and stuff.
I didn't know you had a Native American in you.
Yeah, that's something that I found out somewhat recently, actually, when I talked to my grandmother of my father, who I never met my actual father, except for like once when I was
What the fuck is happening? Oh my God.
Grandmother on that side, she told me that we have Cheyenne blood in us.
For sure. Have you been able to make any friends in there?
Oh no, dude. No offense to anybody in here, but jail is not the place to make friends.
I just figure like you might want to play card games or like, spitball and figure out some way to pass the time.
Oh, dude, I can't get it. No. That's the thing. I can't play card games with anybody because I'm in the cell 22 hours a day. And then when I come out of my cell, I'm the only one out of my cell.
So you got sentenced to 41 months. How do you feel about that sentence?
I don't think it's fair. If that's what you mean.
No, I mean that. Yeah.
I think that they thought an example.
I don't think anyone would agree with their sentence. I don't think anyone's gonna be like, yeah.
Being a double-edged sword.
They sounded good.
They tried.
I thought it was a light sentence considering everything.
Clear to the American people that the justice system is not fair or balanced.
What do you mean by that?
That there was a guy that threatened to shoot Pelosi in the head, and he brought 2 guns and a bunch of ammo, and he got 28 months. I never threatened to hurt anybody. I never vandalized any property. I never hurt anybody. I didn't assault anybody. I didn't steal anything. WTF, mate.
Right.
Are those real tattoos, or did he paint them on just for that?
Because I think that I became a symbol, not just so much of January 6th, but because I became a symbol for freedom, a face for freedom, of sorts. And, I stood out the most,
what a hero.
to say the least. And I think I energized a lot of people, not just in the United States, but all over the world, to stand up for their freedoms as well.
How do you feel about the nickname QAnon Shaman?
Well, it's not anything I ever asked for. It's one that was given to me by
He's
Alex
a tier
Jones.
1 Kevin.
Alex Jones gave you that nickname?
He's the one that called me the QAnon Shaman for the very first time when I did an interview with him. I think it was on the January.
Damn. So it just caught on from there?
Yeah.
Maybe you're not QAnon Shaman, but you are a shaman, right? And you also...
I do practice shamanism, yes, sir.
Can you tell me more about what shamanism means to you?
The shaman is like a ancient monk or priest, psychologist, pharmacologist.
We went down the shaman rabbit hole once.
Historian, storyteller, artist,
alchemist,
astronomer, tattoo artist,
ventriloquist,
psychic, all
bowler.
of these things wrapped into one person. And so for me, I was always interested and intrigued by Native American culture. And like I told you, my grandmother said that I have Cheyenne in my blood. And she actually said that one of our ancestors was one of the few survivors on the Trail of Tears. So I always knew that the medicine man or the shaman knew something special. And I always wanted to know what that was for myself. And so something very deep in me called me to the shamanic path. And so I searched for the truth of my existence.
I don't know why, but I thought this was going to be a face-to-face interview.
Path, and I always knew I was destined
it's not as cool over the phone.
Right. When did you first get introduced to shamanic practice?
So I officially started and deliberately started my shamanic path on November 2nd, 2012, when I got my first tattoos, and those were on my feet. And now I have over 100 hours worth of tattoos, and all of them were earned or like through personal growth or some sort of like a symbol for an accomplishment, or all have some sort of a deep meaning, or were used for to symbolize the overcoming of pain or an obstacle in my life. Like, for example, the bricks on my arm, the sleeves, I got those after my dad committed suicide. It took like 36 hours to complete. And the whole time I was, using the physical pain to deal with the mental and emotional pain I was in.
Yeah, the top of the foot is supposed to be like one of the most painful places to get tattooed because of all the nerve endings.
Yeah,
right?
That's why I chose it, was because the whole idea with, shamanism is you go through ordeals, and after you go through the ordeal, you you have this like out of body experience, whether it be by overcoming
That's
pain
not what
or,
I learned from the shaman
through
videos we watched.
Long ordeal process, like some people, know about the Sundance ceremony and stuff like that. That's an ordeal. And a lot of these things end up causing out of body experiences or spiritual experiences of reality.
Mm-hmm. I guess psychologically and emotionally, what prompted you to get those first tattoos on your feet?
Well, I wanted to know, I always ask myself, why are these tribal people all over the world?
Yeah, this one's not that exciting. I thought it was going to be like an in-person one.
Hours and hours and hours of excruciating pain. What's the point? Like, why?
So, at what age did you kind of become interested in Native American culture?
Oh, I've always been interested. Yeah. I grew up in Arizona, so I've always been interested in it. It's always been a part of my life.
Just reading the chapters. dangerous.
But was there a particular moment, like maybe in your youth, where you were like, oh, this is something that I think is super cool and like I want to learn more about?
How about any regrets?
For sure. Do you have any regrets?
Dude, when you're sitting in a cell for 22 hours a day, you have all sorts of regrets, far beyond the ones that landed you in that cell. Okay, you think about everything you've ever done in your life that you're like, man, I screwed up there, I screwed up there.
That sounds about right. Thanks to resub Connor and Joycey and the gift sub Spicy Balls and the resub Kitty Senpai and the Prime Kelly. How many years did he get? 41 months. Thanks to the resub Jammy and the Prime Sasuke. He gets to the interdimensional beings at one point. Or interdimensional beings at one point. Yeah. That's a big part of a lot of QAnon. It's kind of like what we learned with the secret space program. People just want to believe in something like really crazy. Because it's fun and it makes them feel good. But unlike the secret space program, QAnon's pretty dangerous. Secret space program is just very fun. Thanks, Resub Brotindo. They can't accept the truth. It's not that they can't accept the truth, it's that they don't want to. It's more like calming to them not to. I mean, I'm not a fucking psychiatrist, but that's my guess. Like, hey, think back when you were a kid. You watch Dragon Ball Z for the first time, you spend like an hour trying to create a fucking key ball in your hand. And then you just never grow up and you're still thinking that you want to live in that reality and that eventually you convince yourself you do. It's just one of those things, man. And the internet really helps exacerbate that problem by giving you a bunch of other like-minded people that all hype you up. Like everyone's gassing themselves up so they convince themselves that it's probably real. It's not that hard to wrap your head around, man. He's a tier 1 repulsor. Alright, let's see how New World failed. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing though, because I'm not super interested in New World, but I am curious a little bit. So
On the 27th of September 2021, Amazon's MMORPG New World launched. It was an instant, incredible success, seeing almost 1 million players online on the first day. The launch week saw servers filling up, hour-long queue times, and thriving PvP battles across the whole map. New World was heralded as the savior of the MMO genre. Now, there are servers with 5 people currently online.
Let's
Many
go!
with less than 50. The daily active player base has fallen by almost 94%. The economy has been destroyed with rampant duplication, the grind increased to unbearable levels, and crafted items scale down when you equip them, making crafting essentially pointless. But how did this happen? What went wrong, when, and what will it take to fix it? I'm going to explore the timeline of New World, from pre-release hype to alpha and beta tests, public release, and then the absolute calamity of bugs and glitches of the following few months. So, sit back and grab a drink as we explore the incredible rise and then monumental fall of New World. As usual, a huge thank you to all the supporters on Patreon and Twitch who keep the channel alive. More on how you can support at the end.
That's
For now,
a ton of people.
Let's begin. Many people have accused the
Patreon subs
MMORPG
than
genre of being
New
stale
World
for
has
many years,
players.
and a major new release would be seen by many as the shake-up the genre so desperately needed. So when Amazon Game Studios announced New World, a player-versus-player hardcore-focused MMORPG set on the magical Spanish conquistador-inspired island of Aeternum, people were excited. However, for many, the studio behind it had already lost players' trust. Back in 2018, Amazon Games cancelled Breakaway, a multiplayer brawler they announced back in 2016. Then Amazon Games had released the multiplayer shooter Crucible into open beta, then closed it, then put it into beta again before finally shutting that down too. The new Lord of the Rings MMO joint venture between Amazon Games and Tencent has also recently been confirmed as
Is it
shut
Tier 1
down.
Caleb?
One of the few games they were able to finish and release, the Grand Tour game, a game
Oh,
based
that's a
on
classic.
the TV show starring the ex-Top Gear presenters, released to lukewarm reviews with no positive critical reviews on Metacritic. And
Well, they had
then
3
they
user
pulled
reviews,
this
though.
from the digital shop as well. Amazon Games have a track record of cancelling products or releasing mediocre games, so when they announced New World, one of the most ambitious MMORPG projects in years, they had a lot to prove, and the eyes of the MMO world were on them. New World was originally advertised as a game focused on player versus player combat with territory control mechanics. The PvP would always be on, with full loot, meaning outside of the safe cities, any player could attack any other player at any time. And if you died,
was a cool
you would
idea.
lose all of your items. In December of 2018, this full loot hardcore PvP went into closed alpha. Now, as an MMORPG content creator, one of the opinions I hear a lot is how MMOs need to focus on PvP more, and my response is hardcore player versus player simply does not have the mass appeal of the casual player versus environment gameplay. And after alpha testing,
Yeah,
Amazon
good
Games
point.
Studios discovered this too. They released this developer blog discussing the evolution of PvP within New World, stating how anecdotal evidence from forum posts along with the actual involvement in PvP within the game being tracked showed that players didn't enjoy being attacked
Sleep well,
all the
Milan.
time. The
Prime Frozen.
always-on PvP wasn't actually that appealing to the majority of modern casual MMO players, so they would be redesigning it and likely adding an opt-in mode where you must manually flag for PvP. If you do not flag, you'll be safe. With player versus player now optional, the
No
game
wonder
faced
Amazon's
another problem.
phone service
It simply
sucks.
wasn't designed for player versus environment.
Why,
The
because of
game
New World?
content had been designed around player-based conflict, and with only a few months until release, the developers had to scramble to create a player versus environment experience, adding in a quest, a main plotline, or dungeon bosses. This upset the PvP players who wanted a game focused entirely on them, and it worried the PvE players who knew the game wouldn't release with enough content to satisfy them. By switching focus so late in development, New World had potentially set itself up to be a disappointment to both demographics instead of a haven for
I remember
one.
most
On the
people said they
20th
didn't
of
like
August
the alpha.
2020, alpha
Or the-
testing was announced
or
with
was
sign-up
it- yeah, it was the
instructions.
alpha.
At this point, the PvP elements of the game were still being pushed as the focus. The game boasted 3 joinable factions with player-controlled towns, allowing the controlling company to set the taxation
Thanks for
rate
resub
of a
Trevor
town when
in the
players
prime
bought
angle.
houses there or crafted there, or
Just
upgrade
shot my
the
shot,
skilling
pray for
stations
me.
as they saw fit.
Good luck,
the
brother.
banking system would be limited
If she
town
says
by
no,
town,
just let her
meaning
know that
no
you're better without her
centralized bank.
anyway.
You would store your items
Sigma
where you
rides
chose to
alone.
live and need to manually carry them to
Now
another
you were just
town
kidding.
if you wanted to move. The design was much
You
more
didn't want it in the
hardcore
first
than
place.
most modern theme park MMOs. This was being aimed at more serious MMO players. At this point, New World was not intended to be a casual, friendly experience. The alpha testing lasted for several months, and even though all testers were under a non-disclosure agreement, questions began to surface about the game's cash shop. Despite being an alpha, it had a functional in-game shop. And on the 13th of May
Yeah.
2021, this tweet from the New World team explained that at launch, the in-game shop will only feature cosmetics. Notice the at launch bit. That may become relevant later. 2 days later, on the 15th, Amazon Games released a statement on the future of in-game microtransactions, stating it would be cosmetic only at launch, but they would be discussing the possibility of a battle pass system in the future, or selling temporary boosts to experience to help players catch up with combat or skilling levels. They also mentioned selling the ability to fast travel around the land. They
I don't think
state
I care
anything
that
sold
much.
in the shop
I
will
just didn't
also
really
be
like New
obtainable
World
via
very
playing
much.
the game. 2 months later, on the 14th of July, the closed
I'm
beta
assuming it just started to fizzle out because it stopped being fun. Keep watching because it gets crazy. Give me like a breakdown of what gets crazy about it. I just didn't like the game, so I'm not super invested in the story of its failure. Thanks a resub, Timo. He shows his cock. Oh. Interesting. That'd be pretty wild. Hilariously bad patches. The bugs got hilarious. Yeah, Josh makes great videos. I just don't really care about New World, really. I didn't like it. I gave it a try and just didn't really like it. The Unbelievable Chiropractic Nose Job. I love that title. Yeah. What was it? The Unbelievable Chiropractic. From Dr. Doug Willen. Oh man, he does a lot of chiropractics. No, he actually just breaks their fucking nose. All right.
Oh, that was it.
Hey, that's not her nose.
Blow it out.
Oh, it's a ring dinger. Hey, she's still alive.
Oh my god.
Hey, the ring dinger is trademarked and patented. You're not. Well, you can't. He's doesn't have a license to practice the ring dinger.
Hi, Alfie. What do you want to work on today? What are some of your spots?
Also, real quick, you see what I mean? Almost every chiropractor on YouTube has every woman that shows up dress in as minimal clothing as possible. Every single fucking time. There is no reason why you can't just wear normal clothes when going to a chiropractor, but when you go to a YouTube chiropractor, it's like going to a goddamn audition at a strip shop. A strip club. It's crazy. Every single chiropractor. Every one of them on YouTube. It's their hospital gowns. Yeah. If we're going back down the chiropractics rabbit hole, I saw a really good one. Cool still. I saw a really cool one from our boy Dr. Dr. Bo Hightower. He took a hammer and like a railroad spike and drove it into some lady's asshole. So we can go down the rabbit hole a bit. Thanks to Prime Peach and the gift sub Vegemite and the resub Bryce and the Prime Jeremidas and the 15 gift subs Linguini. Thank you, Linguini. Appreciate the generosity. The Prime Sky Cray.
I have a lot. Luckily, I'm not like in chronic pain. I do notice that my neck, instead of going up and over, kind of goes like this.
Okay, so
I
it's
push
tilted.
back. Yeah, and I don't know why.
Okay.
The same
Thanks
thing
to the
happens
resub
here. It's the same
Tito.
sensation of being.
It's not in a good position.
Yeah, kind of pulled up instead of.
All right, I
here.
gotcha.
And then of course bra strap tension around here, which I
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
We've got just the remedy.
So you have great flexibility, which is really nice. Do you get any back tension when you're down that far?
Not really.
Good. So now come stand and lean back. And do you get
Jesus.
any tension going that direction?
Bra strap.
Fucking shameless.
So turn around. Now, that's a good location description. So here, move your hair to the side. And so she's saying right in here. So that's kind of the mid-thoracic area. And down here is where the thoracics turn into the lumbars. And we call that the thoracolumbar junction. But this is a classic place that humans get tight. But what's interesting is I work on animals too, like horses and dogs, and they get tight there too.
Really?
Yeah, so I think spines get tight.
You're a horse chiropractor?
Transition means...
What does that look like? He's a dog and horse chiropractor? Holy shit. Oh, I remember that we kind of looked at this last time, but I thought it was just more of a joke thing. Yeah, goddamn. Now he's got this fucking poor horse about to get decapitated. Dude's got him in a damn near full Nelson. Oh.
My name is Dr. Jordan Whitley. I'm a human and animal chiropractor, and today we're going to be talking about how I work on horses. In general, most horses need a wide variety of different adjustments, but we check everything like we do with a dog or a human. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check the thoracic, cervical, lumbar, pelvic, jaw, front forends, back.
I can't believe these horses don't just kick his shit out of him.
So
what are you even doing here? Trying to juice a fart out of its ass? How is this helpful? How in What is this fucking technique? I'm not licensed. This is like something I would do if I was just like hanging out with my fucking favorite horse and we're boys, right? Like, hey, let me get your tail. I'm gonna fucking swing from it.
So every animal that we work on is different, but horses have to carry weight. So a person riding on a horse is going to cause more weight in certain areas of that horse's spine. So I may have to check different areas like their pelvis or their lower lumbar area more in one type of horse that does a certain job or another type of horse. And because of their different jobs, they're all going to have different issues. So a horse that does a lot of barrels is going to have more shoulder issues. A horse that jumps is also
tier
going to have
1
more shoulder issues and lower back
photos.
issues.
The tier 1 Sinmore and the resub Kingdom, Angel, and the Prime Sandwich.
So if we can take that pain
and
away
Rain.
by making an adjustment, then they're able to function better. So what I do is I check for
Oh, that's a good
side-to-side
point, Jerry,
motion.
yeah.
I check for forward and back motion, and what I do is I adjust left or right, forward or backward, to basically put motion back into that joint the way it's supposed to be.
Here's Prime David.
Whenever I first come up on a horse, one, I take the history from the owner. Hey, the horse doesn't want to do this. It doesn't want to do this. On this barrel, we're having a problem making this left or right hand turn.
Oh my god! did you see that horse's face? He's like, what the fuck? I've never seen an animal emote this much. This was very human. Fucking snapped the soul out of him.
Right hand turn. So what I'll do is I'll kind of coerce the animal to do what I want it to do.
Got him with the goddamn guillotine.
To its side to put it through its normal range of motion, just as us turning left or right. And if it doesn't want to do that, then I know there's a problem there. We have a lot of horses that come in that are not able to make hard left turns or
Just
right turns.
blast it onto his knee.
Cause a lot of tension up into the neck, which eventually causes a jaw issue. So whenever I work on a horse's jaw,
Oh, now we have to
I'm
chiropractic
checking
adjust
for that
its
motion
teeth.
from side to side.
It's got cavities.
For us, we normally chew forward and backward, whereas a horse will move from side to side. That's going to cause a stiffness on
He's
one
Prime
side
Dale.
or the other. I'll be checking areas of their tail, because if their tail is off just a little bit, it's going to cause a twist in their pelvis, which is going to make their entire spine off. Now, what will happen a lot of times is we'll work on the pelvis. There's a ton of tension on the back end. What we do is whenever I'm pulling on that tail, I'm allowing traction in each one of those joints in the lower back. And then sometimes they get traction all the way up, where I'm leaning back and they're pulling as far as they can, and we're just separating those joints little by little, just giving them space.
Makes sense to me,
When
I
you're
guess.
doing that, you're going to see the horse's head shift left or right. Sometimes they're looking around going, what are you doing back there? But sometimes they're trying to move their head around because it feels good. It's like if somebody was poking on a little spot in your back and you're like, yeah, I'm just going to move my neck around to get more motion into that area, or to really stretch that muscle. What I'll do is
Alright. Well, that was interesting. Back to this.
We have our
The
7 neck
nose
bones, 12
chiropractics.
thoracics, and then 5 lumbars. And as it turns from neck to mid back to low back, those are transitions coming from the neck to the mid back, or from the mid back to the lower back. And they're high stress areas. So let's get you on the table. You're going to start face down.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just feeling some of these muscles. I'm on the right side first.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel?
Breath in and blow it out. You can feel some of those, right? Now this is where she gets tight in here.
Let's
Now,
get some
let's do
Dale.
this. Scoot down towards me, and I'm going to put this around your ankles and stretch your lower back at the same time I'm working on it.
Oh, a reverse ring dinger?
And it's kind of cool the way the
Oh,
table
no.
moves, right? So it's called flexion distraction. The table flexes and pulls the back and opens it.
What the fuck? You just pin. What? You just pin. You. What the fuck? You.
I thought I might get a skin pull, but there wasn't one.
Minor adjustments.
How's this stretching feel? Does it feel okay?
Awesome, yeah, it feels great.
I'm going to put pressure onto your sacrum as it pulls away. Now I'm going to drop down.
There we go. And then from the top, turnbuckle.
That you should feel.
Oh, definitely.
Now I'm going to hit this part of the lower back. Wow. These are tight muscles.
Yeah.
All right, let's skip.
Did you really?
Yeah. So I lived there for a few years.
Cool.
About 5 years total, maybe 6.
What did this shit on her ankles do? Like, how does that help anything?
Before I started school to finish up a couple of classes.
Oh, cool.
I still needed organic chemistry, biochemistry, 2 easy ones. So that was a long time
To
ago.
make sure
I
she
liked
can't
it.
leave.
We had a good time down there.
Pull her spine? I don't think so. It's not tight enough
I
for
like
that.
the bigger city life. Me too. But Atlanta's a wonderful city. I loved it. Here, pick this leg up as high as you can and put it back down, and then lift this leg up as high as you can and put it back down. Now, which one's harder to lift? Or they are even?
Even, but this one a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna do a little bit.
Hey,
of
calm
on
down.
that one.
Calm down.
So you have to just let it bounce. There. It
Oh,
goes.
there it is.
And it snaps.
You feel taller now?
Lift the leg now.
Wow.
Easier, right?
Definitely.
So we're going to do a spot right here in the middle. Kind of where your bra strap is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Big breath in and blow it out.
There it
Made
is.
One. Didn't make a loud one.
Exit
So
tier
it
1
needs to get
Skirvin.
that. So
The
lie
Roost of
on your
Jade.
back next. I don't have to get you to stand or anything.
Okay.
Because you're already laying down.
Oh, wow.
Now I see why everyone laughs after that.
Yeah, because it's a near-death experience.
It's good, right?
Amazing.
Let's try
Holy moly.
a little more, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called again? The internal decapitation. It's
Incredible.
fuck.
Incredible.
It has a name and I forgot what it's called.
Definitely.
Let's come back down to the feet for a second.
Basically, what can happen there, and what does happen at some chiropractors, people die from it because when they get the neck adjustment, it leads to the vertebrae like connects, like they hit each other, and then it causes a stroke.
Yeah.
It's like the something dissection. Dissection. What the fuck is it called?
So now.
Yeah, there it is. Arterial dissection. That's the one. It happens at chiropractors sometimes. When I posted that video about the creepy chiropractor rabbit hole, I got so many emails about people telling me that someone they knew died from it. I just felt bad. It's like, I'm not the Better Business Bureau. What am I supposed to fucking do about that? But yeah, it happens at chiropractors from time to time. It's not really like a great thing to do. Oh, wait, no, this isn't it. Wait, this is... Oh, wait, that was the aortic. Oh, no, here it is, yeah. The cervical one. The yeah, this is the one. It's called a ring dinger. Yeah, imagine WebMD just updates it, like there's a parentheses, a ring dinger. Exit tier 1 Muggy and tier 1 Sharkfin, the resub Rinzin, and Wivery. I want to see this nose shit though, that's new.
Let the shoulder.
That's probably risk-free.
It's already.
Alright, that's good attitude. Big breath in.
Now rip it. Yeah!
Now I'm going to do one. Big breath in. Blow it out.
Do it! Fatality.
Oh.
Where's that nose
The
chiropractics?
point of the rainbow is here. Now I'm going to grab your front of your nose. So this is the nasal bone up here. And then here's the septum, which is cartilaginous. And that pulls nicely to this side.
It's like in Super Mario 64
So this side has
at the beginning when you start playing with his
And
face.
this side is limited. So we're going to come in here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to get my thumb on the high side.
And we're just going to break it.
And I'm going to push down, okay?
Oh.
Cock the table. I'm going to bring a little spoon into it.
Oh.
That was
Oh, get out of here.
Is it breathing a little easier?
Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
Now I'm going to grab it and flex it again, okay?
Okay.
So it goes all
And
the way
now we
this way
tear it off.
and all the way that way. So I got both sides.
Wow.
Let me just do a little left in here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear crack?
I did. Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
Let me just chest one more time. That's good.
There we go.
Just make sure this side's not blocked.
Oh,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Nice. So this must be Doug's specialty, breaking noses.
Ready?
Jesus Christ.
Breathe.
Are we sure this man's even alive?
Blow it out.
Yo, I lost my breath on that one.
It's like with water skiing. That's a cool tool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, chiropractics is wacky. Thanks to the resub. Welft Lad and Deletris. One of the questions that gets asked after you have a stroke is if you've had an upper neck massage or manipulation. Well, like as a standard procedure, that's how they follow something like that up. It can cause a release of plaque into the brain. I didn't even know that part. I just knew about the internal decapitation, the vertebral artery dissection. That is pretty surprising, Jerry. And thanks for the bits, gamer. I want to find the one where he uses his drill on that woman's ass. Because I haven't seen the full one yet. So once we find that, we'll get out of the chiropractics rabbit hole. Oh, here it is. It's even in the thumbnail. That was easy. Hey, Bo knows what I want.
Oh my...
Oh!
Today we have Alexis Jackson with us. She's been dealing with some hip pain, some glute butt pain, and some things like that ongoing for 4 years. She does a lot of really cool stuff online. She's big on TikTok, YouTube. We're going to stick all those links below. But some of the dancing that she does bachata, salsa, all that kind of stuff. Some of that is also contributed to some of the hip pain she's had. So we're going to try to unwind some of that today. Can you tell us a little bit about like what happened with the accident and the dog and sort of what's led you to this point where you feel like you're off and you know, what activities that it's bothering you in?
Of course. Okay. So I got in a car accident about 4 years ago. Some lady hit me and she had a child in her car. They hit me on my left side, but I didn't go.
Yeah, it's the different hitter.
Where is it?
It's true.
Oh my god, I've been clickbaited. This isn't the one where he uses it on her ass. Man, what the fuck?
Excuse me, just kidding. Oh my god!
He only uses it on her lower back.
Okay, let's go right side up again. Okay, that's the direction.
That's very limited range of motion. Unbelievable. Man, what the fuck?
Good. Try it again.
I wasn't sure.
That's better.
It's in the thumbnail. I watched the clip. I don't know if it was with her, but I did watch a clip where he actually uses it on their asshole. It's gonna be hard to find. You missed it? Was it in there? I don't think it was. I skimmed through all of it and didn't see it. 5th video, Silicon Valley, huh? This one? Gets deep adjustment, maybe. Oh, let's go!
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Your shoulder, AC joint.
Ooh, I felt that in my
Oh, what's going on in there?
Yeah, surely hammering her butthole should help with the shoulder AC
That's like
joint.
the weirdest feeling ever. Oh, okay. It's hammer time.
Hey guys, we have my wife's friend Tiffany back with us today. Fit chef, you guys have seen her before. She's had a couple things go on since our last appearance. She had a little run-in with a spider.
A spider, not just any spider.
So now she has to see a chiropractor.
The deadliest spider in the world.
He'll suck the venom
I was
out with a
bit
ring dinger.
on my hands last year, and I've had.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, on the left side.
Oh, embarrassing. You make me sick. I'm getting the hammer.
Evened out.
Oh.
That leg better be able to go all the way up. Oh, there it is. I've got me mallet.
Good.
Problem solved.
Wow.
He's like a car mechanic, but for ass.
And again. Nice.
Let's get back in there. Hoop. Hoop.
One more time.
There we go.
Feel better?
Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Ow.
Very crispy.
Nice.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna have to try that out. Maybe that helps. I'm not as flexible as I'd like to be. Maybe it's just because I haven't had a railway spike driven deep into my butthole. I'll have to try. I'll need to book an appointment. Thanks for resub Aegon, boosted Queef Club, and the gift sub C96. And the prime Zabi Bobby. He's a tier 1 Cloud Boy. I believe it, gamer. He's chiseling his name on her asshole. Might as well. Thanks to the gift sub JDR. New invention lets you taste the TV. This?
This is a whole different type of interactive television. A tasty kind.
Oh.
A prototype of something called Taste the TV, or TTTV, is being tested in Japan.
TTTV 食べたいものは何ですか？甘いチョコレートが食べたいです。
Thanks for some water.
After telling the device what you want to taste, it plays video of the food while it whips up a concoction of liquids to strike just the right flavor balance, and then sprays it on the screen to be licked off.
It's about goddamn time.
TTTV is the brainchild of a college professor who said the COVID-19 pandemic is creating a demand for many experiences to be enjoyed at home, like trying new foods. I am thinking of making a platform where tastes from all over the world can be distributed as taste content. It's the same as watching a movie or listening to a song that you like. I hope people can, in the future, download and enjoy the flavors of the food from the restaurants they fancy, regardless of where they are based in the future. It's not quite a 3D printer for food, but whether you crave pancakes or pizza, your taste buds could soon be satisfied simply by asking.
I don't think he'll be able to get the taste of ass right. Wow. This is a Jimmy Neutron episode on a much smaller scale. Well, not wrong, I guess. Dirty invention. Well, it seems like he wants it more for private use. So there wouldn't be like a communal TV licking station. Even still, it's not like a good idea. Thanks, we give sub Dreskel in the Prime Classy. And it gives some dark repulsor. Ooh, flavored NFTs. Wow. Alien worm shooting root web. No. Let's see. This?
What up, everyone? Reed here for Animal Wire.
Hi,
and the
Reed.
internet is all up in a frenzy over this one. Check it out, because I gotta admit, it's pretty darn wild. Now, a lot is going on here. Whoa,
Oh, goodness.
okay. But
Hey,
if we start
oh,
at the
God.
beginning, we're looking at an animal that belongs to the phylum Nemertea. And this isn't some obscure group of organisms. We're talking a taxon that contains hundreds of different species. And they can be found all over the world, though most do live in the ocean around the intertidal zone, while some are adapted for land and others for fresh water. So
Maybe
based on their
some
appearance,
smoke
you can go ahead and
tips,
call them
recent
ribbon
Chad
worms or
and
proboscis
Xarius.
worms. Because what sets them apart is that extendable tube thingy that can be fired and retracted at will. It works kind of like a rubber glove that is pushed out through muscle contraction, then sucked back in with hydrostatic pressure. And of course, this should keep all those little branchlets nice and tidy. And praise where praise is due, because this guy here is a pretty special case, considering most shooter worms don't have such complex appendages. But still, their function remains more or less the same, and that's to capture
What a
prey.
stupid creature.
So depending on what group the worm
All it
falls
can do is
into, there's
shoot
two
out
basic
its-
strategies employed.
What?
The weaponized
Goo?
ones actually have a sharp
Suck it
spike
back
at the
in?
tip of their proboscis, and this thing is soaking in toxins all day so that it can pierce then immobilize its target. Other ones like our friend here rely more on a sticky mucus to help trap and hold theirs down. You know how they like to say life finds a way? Well, yeah, this sure is one hell of a way. But no matter how cool this hunting method is, it serves a purpose far beyond our amusement. Because all predators like these guys help
That's a
balance
predator?
out the population of clams, crustaceans,
Oh, it eats
and other
clams.
worms they feed on. So I'd like to thank Uriel Garza for bringing this delectable little treat to our attention. And with that being said, yo dude, sweet creature.
That was a pretty sweet creature. And there's some shit in this world that just blows my mind that it made it through evolution somehow. Imagine millions of years passing and you end up with just a fucking worm who comes. What a waste. I'd be pissed. Can't even game. Thanks for resub, Tom Hanks. Thanks for the prime, Zach. Click it off. What, does this bother you, huh? You don't like nature? Hmm? So what's going on here? We already watched the fish lot. Roblox scam for over 5 years. The guy spent 5 years building on... What am I looking for, man? Two Girls, One Cup was pretty messed up in my day. Man, we've been talking a lot about Two Girls, One Cup. I'm glad to see it's making a comeback. The hogfish hasn't evolved in 300 million years and is called the perfect animal. And all it does is spread slime in the water. The fuck is a hogfish? Gigantic hog... This is called the perfect animal? Bro, this thing looks dumb as fuck. I was expecting it to be like Cell from Dragon Ball Z or something. We had to shoot this huge fish for our safety. Glock. What do you mean, why? Did the fish hold you at gunpoint? What do you mean? What did you catch? Like an Atlantean or something who came up with this trident? I don't think you... I'm sure you could have just cut the line. What kind of goddamn American shit is that? Oh my god, the fish is too big. Quick, get the Glock. Kind of want to watch it now, but I don't want to just see him execute a fish for no reason. I'm not exactly someone that's like, hey, think of the fish, but I mean, dude was just chilling. It was pulling the boat down. Then cut the line. Or shoot the line, I guess. I don't care. Thanks to tier 1 Tundra Animal and the resub Beast. Let me see the fish.
So this is basically the last day I'm in Alaska. And we're going to try to target a bunch of different things. See what the biggest fish we can catch are. So we're going to try to get like a huge 45-inch, 50-inch lingcod today. Not to get your hopes up or anything. Just want to show you a variety of the fish you can catch up here. Remember, we're still on the west coast, so a lot of the same fish down in California.
Let me just see the fish. I don't need the vlog part. I just want to see this.
I knew it was big, but I didn't think it was going to be that big.
Yeah. Alright, so that guy gets to live to see another day, I guess.
Look at that. Can you put your foot, dude, put your foot
They
next to
didn't
him.
blast him.
Look at that thing. Oh,
So this rubber boat in California.
it's not a little small.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, these guys just fucking execute these fish in plain sight.
Yeah, baby.
For no fucking reason, I guess.
Yeah. Feels good to have a left-handed reel.
What the fuck? What is this channel? They don't even eat the fish? They just kill them? That's it? That's why he had to shoot it? No, it doesn't seem like they eat them. They don't even have a place to keep them. Well, then again, I didn't really look at the boat. Maybe they do. Yeah, that fish isn't even that big. I don't think they needed to just shoot him. Could have just cut the line if it was that dangerous. Of course they're eating them. Is that a fish you can eat? A bright orange colored fish? Looked poisonous. Fucking looked like they caught one of those bull toads. I think it was the hagfish. Never heard of it. Oh, this.
The monsters I'm after don't take bait on a line.
There's use of Dev in the
So
Prime
they're laying
Roxel.
traps. And what's enticing them in is semi-fermented dead fish. Oof.
So this is the one that's supposed to be the perfect animal?
These are coming in just covered in slime, and here there's something moving inside. I think the only way I'm going to get those out is to put a hand in and pull.
It's like
There we go.
Spider-Man
Oh.
swung through. God, it's like that scene in First Men in Black where that lady gives birth to the alien.
It's quite a big haul, and they're all the same thing. They're all hagfish. Hagfish look like giant worms, but in evolutionary terms, they're more like the most primitive vertebrates on the planet. What I've got in my hand here, this hagfish.
Why don't they
is actually
evolve?
What could be called a living fossil, because in terms of
Who
body
cursed
plan,
them?
this creature has remained pretty well unchanged for something like 300 to 500 million years. There's no bone in there. The skull is just cartilage. There's no eyes, just simple light-sensitive eye spots. And the significance of that is that all
Yeah, these things don't even evolve. It's
living
fucking
fish
cringe.
would ultimately have come from something rather like this.
All it does is
Hagfish
goo.
don't have jaws, but they do have teeth to rasp away at the carcasses of dead marine animals, which they eat from the inside out while sheltering inside their corpses. But even though they lack the dentition of more advanced predators,
Tier 1 Triforce in the
these
resub
primitive
Shrek and the
monsters
Prime
are
J.
far from defenseless.
I've seen it, Tundra. I watched it. It was really good.
Slime that hagfish produce, what the hagfish is actually doing, it's secreting filaments of protein with little sort of mucus globules strung out along them. And when this mucus hits the water, it just bulks up incredibly.
But why?
And it's pretty clearly a defense mechanism. If you are a
Well then, how is it not evolving? If it goes months without a good meal, wouldn't it evolve to maybe get like, I don't know, like a fucking mounted turret on its skull or something? Like anything to help it hunt? Find more food? If it has to wait months in between meals, well, meaningful meals, and it can't even hunt anything that's alive, it has to wait for someone's sloppy seconds. Why wouldn't it evolve to be a better hunter? This thing was literally created by evolution to be a loser. It's too perfect, I guess. It evolved past the need for food, I guess. Scientists film hagfish anti-shark slime weapon. What a cool title. Do they have technology? Like an underwater base? Exit Tier 1 Smono and Tier 1 Hivemind and the resub Gianna and Goofy. That's fucking terrible, Gato. That sounds like shit. Get out of there, hagfish! Oh, he's kicking sand in his face. No! Oh, he didn't like that slime. Ew, yucky. Oh, this thing just came in my mouth. How vile. Yeah, maybe it is perfect. I mean, as far as defense goes, I imagine it's pretty solid. Like, if I was getting into a fight with a dude, and I got my hands on him, he just fucking ejaculated on me, I'd be like, oh my god, I think I'm done. Well, I never. It's enough of this. Man, these sharks really want the hagfish. When will they learn? They're dealing with perfection. Yucky! Ew! Oh my god, you heathen! Oh! Oh, have some decency! I can't believe that works. Exit Tier 1 Cisco and Tier 1 Unknown Warrior in the Prime Joe and Tuna. What am I even looking at? Thanks, Yusuf Connor. I take everything I said back. I'm a hagfish fan. What if you fell into a pool of hagfish? You'd never get out. You'd fucking, the weight of all their slime would drown you, I bet. I don't believe that. Could be used. Potentially. Is not currently. Anything could potentially be used in other things. Like cockroach meat. Every couple of years they bring that shit up again, like cockroaches could be the superfood of the future with this cockroach bread. What creature defies science, carries your money? What? You're telling me the hagfish has robbed me? I'll have to check my NFT portfolio. How is it carrying my money? What the fuck happened? What is going on with the hagfish community? Cool fan art, though. They were popular in the 1980s for making eel skin wallets. What? Thanks to resub Killian and the 10 gift subs Minato. Thank you, Minato. The gift sub Bliss Bear, Kuzuryu, and the resub Ludwig Reinhardt. And the bits Caleb, Nebraska, and the gift sub again Caleb. Thanks to the Prime Tater. And thank you to the 10 gift subs Thurston and Prime Potato Villain. Thank you, Thurston. Appreciate the back-to-back 10 drops. Thank you, Thurston and Minato. Alright, that's probably enough hagfish. I feel like I've learned all there is to know about the hagfish now. I've become a fan. I went from finding them silly to really appreciating their fine work. Thanks to resub Ahab and the bits Jayze. The gift sub Chan Chan. The gift sub Caleb. The blobfish is the real loser. We already learned about the blobfish a while ago. The blobfish actually did get fucking shafted by evolution. The reason the blobfish looks the way it does is because when you take it out of water, or even towards the surface of water, its entire body collapses in on itself in an agonizing display of terrible evolution. That's why it looks like dog shit, because it's literally dying. It's just breaking on itself. Because it's meant to only live at the literal, like, bottom of everything. So when you, like, get it out, it just explodes. These are the gift sub Air Bear, Nearly, and the resub Coconut. Cooking with Dragon Lord Frodo. Sure. Whoops. Misclick. Well, that didn't work. Thanks to resub Chickler in the Prime Cycling Jam. The rarest element on Earth. Let's take a peek.
Not too long ago, I made a video about rare earth elements, which, turns out, for the most part, aren't that rare. But this made me curious. If rare earth elements aren't actually all that rare, what elements are?
The element of surprise
on Earth? Just a quick disclaimer, I'm going to be exclusively talking about the naturally occurring elements in the Earth's crust and not the mantle or the core. I'm doing this because anything below the crust is completely inaccessible to us, both in terms of mining and research.
Inaccessible to us right now,
we've ever dug is the Kola Super Deep Borehole at over 12,000 meters. While this is tremendously deep, Earth's crust can reach up to 40,000 meters deep, which means the Kola Super Deep Borehole likely wasn't even halfway down before they had to stop, due to heat from the Earth's mantle causing too much damage to the mining machines. Because of this, we don't actually have any precise measurements of what's beyond the crust. Even lava, which comes from the mantle, mostly consists of material from the crust that just melted from contact with the mantle. Therefore, in reality, lava offers little insight into what's beyond the crust.
Probably nothing.
Best estimates say the
or maybe it's a whole new civilization.
89% iron, 5.8% nickel, and 4.5% sulfur, which accounts for 99.3% of the material in the Earth. But that remaining 0.7% is typically labeled as trace elements, which basically means we don't really know. Since it's those trace elements that we're interested in for this video, we'll have to only look at the part of the Earth that we can thoroughly study, the crust. First, the most abundant element found
your name
in
is
the
not
Earth's
Piss
crust
God at
is
all.
oxygen.
Sorry.
While most might think about the atmosphere and what we breathe when hearing about oxygen, it's more commonly found in the form of rocky oxides in the crust. And in fact, all of the most common rock types in the Earth's crust are oxides. Silicon dioxide is the most common and the main compound in things like sand and quartz. Other incredibly common oxides include magnesium oxide, iron oxide, aluminum oxide, and calcium oxide.
Nice.
Chances are, if you see a rock on Earth, it contains a lot of oxygen, just not in the form of gas, but in oxides. In total, oxygen occurs in the Earth's crust at 465,000 parts per million,
That's
which
pretty
translates
good.
into 46.5% of the Earth's crust. Yes, nearly half of the Earth's crust is oxygen alone.
I don't care.
Together, the
Tell me
10
what's
most
rare.
common elements account for 99.3% of everything found in the Earth's crust, just like how the 3 most common elements do in the core. The 10th most abundant element here is hydrogen, which at first I found surprising. I mean, with only 1,400 parts per million, titanium is 4 times more abundant on Earth than hydrogen. With an atomic number of 1, hydrogen is the most simple element in existence, and there was a point right after the Big Bang where there was nothing in the universe except for hydrogen. To this day, hydrogen remains the most common element in the universe, making up 74% of all matter. So you would think it would be fairly common here on Earth too, and, well, technically it is, but you know, not as abundant as everywhere else in the universe. This wasn't always the case though. When Earth was newly formed, hydrogen
What
made
is
up
the
roughly
rarest one,
40%
though?
of our atmosphere.
I don't want the
But
full
because
lesson. I just
hydrogen
wanted
is
like to be my
in space,
fucking
helium
mind
is
blown.
created by the process of nuclear fusion in the center of stars, which kind of means stars are just large helium factories. Gold is worth more and is more rare. I don't know why people seem to think it isn't. What's cool is that literally right above these 2 elements, the 21st rarest element is neon, which exists only slightly more than platinum at 0.0051 parts per million. That means whenever you see a neon sign, if it actually has neon in it, it's literally filled with an element equally as rare as platinum on
Thanks for
Earth.
some pee-pee
But
balls,
now
man.
we're starting to get into the extremely rare elements. Of it's a too. Astatine is so unstable that we really don't know a lot about it. Any images we have of astatine aren't actually of astatine. What I'm showing you now is one of the first pictures that show up when you search astatine in Google, but
looks
this
cool.
isn't astatine. It's a substance called autunite, fluorescing under a UV light. One of the elements that make up this material is uranium, which can, on occasion, decay into astatine. Within this one rock of autunite, there's likely only a handful of astatine atoms. But that hasn't really stopped people from theorizing what this element might look like using elements we can collect and observe. Astatine belongs to a group on the periodic table known as the halogens, which
Hey, I
are
remember
similar
them.
to one another. Halogens tend to get darker the heavier they get, with chlorine starting out as a light yellow-green, bromine as a reddish-brown, and iodine as a dark grayish-violet. It's predicted astatine would follow in this pattern and likely be a solid black metallic color. But if enough atoms of astatine were ever collected
But what
together
can it
for
do?
the human eye to see, the material would
Can
immediately
it take us from
vaporize
5
due
to
its own
6G?
heat produced from decay. Exactly all of the astatine on Earth currently is the result of radioactive decay of larger atoms, mostly thorium, uranium, and just a little neptunium. And at any time, it's estimated that less than 1 gram of astatine exists on Earth as a whole. To
Damn.
put that into perspective, the Earth as a whole has a mass of 5.972 times 10 to the
So we have a
27th grams, or
big
5.9
astatine shortage.
octillion grams, and not even one of them is of astatine.
Time to
But
start
humans are
melting
pretty smart
plutonium,
and
I guess.
have found ways to
Or
artificially
uranium,
produce
excuse me.
small amounts of astatine by bombarding bismuth
Thanks, Reese Blatch.
isotope 209 with what's called alpha particles, which are basically the nucleus of helium atoms. Astatine 209 and 211 can be created in small quantities. The greatest amount we are typically able to produce at once is 86 nanograms.
Nice. I imagine we have absolutely no idea if that could ever be useful for anything. Not that that would help. Ugh. So what is a... I'll look it up. Thinks the prime might be Kevy. Since I don't recognize this word, I'm going to look it up off screen real quick. Maybe not tonight. Oh shit, I accidentally opened LA Noire. Wrong tab. We'll do LA Noire tomorrow. Of course I saw Pokimane got banned. Everyone knew that was coming. Like I said at the beginning, man, Viacom will fuck you up. I'm surprised it took them more than 10 seconds. Viacom is straight fucking ruthless. There's resub Hale. Definitely not gonna look at that, Tori. That sounds very not good. And of course I know Flex Air. She watched Avatar: The Last Airbender on stream. Exit Prime long clip. Yeah, right now it seems the meta on Twitch is to push the DMCA as far as possible. Hopefully it doesn't lead to something that YouTube has where it's an automated system that's easily abusable and extremely strict. But if that does happen, I don't want to hear any whining from streamers. I'm literally asking for it. Thanks to the Prime Zombie. Toast is crazy, to be honest. Watching that much Naruto is pretty bold. But I think as far as like DMCA risks go, anime is probably at the lowest end of that spectrum. They don't know the internet very well at all. Like, look at Nintendo, for example. And then look at, what was the other one? Not Toei. The one that tried to take down Twitter posts. I already forgot. Thanks to the resub Mike and Icarus. And Pudding Stain and the Prime Big Boy. We got a lot of people snitching on Miz. He'll probably be fine. Unless Viacom really decides to go in, which I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of streamers seem to think deleting VODs and clips gets you, like, safe. Even though it was proven last time during the DMCA scare that all of your clips and all that shit still exists on the back end and you can still get fucked for it. Nothing is safe. Sleep in fear. And make sure you don't sleep on your stomach, because if you do, Viacom's coming in late at night and fucking you right in your ass while you sleep. Don't ever try and cross Viacom. I cannot believe anyone would think otherwise. I can only hope that they watched Avatar without knowing it was owned by Viacom. Thanks to the resub Edmat in Tier 1 Rat. Twitch is at fault for profiting as well because they had the watch party feature specifically to stream content illegally. There's a lot you said there, and pretty much all of it's wrong. Bro, the watch party feature, you know Twitch is owned by Amazon, right? The watch party feature is only enabled for Amazon Prime. Their service. Well, their parent company's service. That's not what the watch party is for. Now, you could say that they have a responsibility to monitor their platform to make sure people aren't just watching full Lord of the Rings and full anime, I guess. But even then, that gets into a bit of a gray area, because if they start monitoring that and then miss a few, then maybe that sets a legal precedent. I don't know, I'm not a fucking lawyer. but there's surely got to be a reason why they keep ignoring everyone blatantly watching illegal content. There's got to be some kind of explanation. It's not like they don't know, right? Views? Is it that popular though? Are streamers getting more viewers watching like anime and shit? I figured it would be like less popular than just doing a normal just chatting stream or something. Define illegal. Free use clause for real. Free use only extends so far, man. I can't log on to my Netflix right now and just like watch all of Netflix with you guys. Even if I'm talking over the entire thing, that's not exactly fair use. Fair use is, oh my god, that thing has been fucking bastardized. How does fair use work then? Transformative pieces of content. And content that you're not... So let's say I paid for the Jake Paul versus... Who did he just fight? Some like retired UFC guy? Tyron Woodley. Let's say I paid for that. And let's say I just... I'm going to transform this for my audience. I can't do that. I'm legally not allowed, even though I am transforming that piece of content. Transforming, I'll put in quotes. I can't do that. It's illegal. Because you guys did not pay for that piece of content. It's a crime. People are actually saying you can. I know, and that's the saddest part. There's a resub down and dirty and raspberries. Did you hear J.R.R. Tolkien? Oh, that's something I meant to talk about and totally forgot. The Tolkien Society is the most joyless group of people on the internet. Well, that's exaggeratory. The most joyless group of people on Twitter. Yeah, fuck yeah. That Tolkien Society's rough. I was going through their Twitter. Oh my god. Someone posted a picture of J.R.R. Tolkien saying like, hey, happy birthday to the dude that started all this guy's fucking OG. I love Lord of the Rings and Frodo and Bilbo. And the Tolkien Society replied saying that you have to take it down because we own the copyright to the picture of the old guy. Because apparently the Tolkien Society bought the copyrights to like 100 pictures of Tolkien. So when you Google Tolkien, they own most of these. Like legally they have the rights to a lot of these pictures. This is the one that was used, I think. Oh no, it was this one. In fact, I think me showing you this could actually be a problem with the Tolkien Society. Even though it is posted on plain web Google Images IMDb, Tolkien Society is so delusional. They think because they spent 20 grand on these pictures that they are somehow entitled to take everyone down and like sue people for showing these pictures, even though they're readily accessible. Their response when the person replied saying, I just found it on Google Images, was, can you link us the other sites? Which implies that they're trying to take down anyone that has Tolkien pictures or has ever posted them. Even though the Tolkien Society themselves post pictures they don't have the rights to. It is wild. It is fucking crazy how joyless and out of touch that group is. I wonder if I can find tweets. I'm not logged in on Twitter, so I don't know if I can. It might just come up if I go to news. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Can I... This is always dangerous because you might see the Council of Cock. Oh. Rough. Couldn't even stick to your guns about, you know, taking people down for Google images, eh? Yeah, they were trying to just fucking banish people to Mordor just for like Google image searching J.R.R. Tolkien because they were stupid enough to spend 20 grand on photos. Yeah, here we go though. And it seems like really a joke. Like, that was the impression I had when I first saw it. But they went, like, on their Twitter before they privated it, they were fighting everybody. Elijah Wood posted a picture of Tolkien and someone said, do they have the rights to this? And they said, we don't know, we don't own that one. But we own all these other ones which no one has the rights to except us. There's tier 1 monkey in the prime. It's Swa and Zimzam. Non-fungible Tolkien. That's pretty cute. What do they buy them from? Who sold them the pictures? A genius. Literally a genius. They squeezed 20 grand out of this stupid group. I don't know where they bought them. Alright, I don't even know what I'd type in to find it. Yeah, they literally just bought, like, hard photos. Actually, I don't think they bought hard photos. It might have been digital. I don't feel like reading through all this again. I was only getting the cliff notes. But yeah, apparently, like, it wasn't just, like, some rogue maniac on the Tolkien Society's Twitter. Apparently everyone in that society agreed with it. They said, yep, all the members have agreed that this was a good use of our dues and we would like to protect our copyright. These are resub Spud, Spooky, and Straight. Have I read the Lord of the Rings books? No. But I probably should pretty soon before the Tolkien Society buys them. They'll fucking discontinue that shit on the spot. It's so stupid and a waste of time. It's not only a waste of time, it's a waste of 18,000 euros. No, I didn't get a chance to play Elden Ring. I didn't get lucky enough to get into the alpha or the network test, whatever it was. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm getting tired and I got up early today. Thanks for the gift sub bread. Next time, Cryo. And thanks to the Prime Beanbag. Thanks everyone for tuning in. To everyone who donated, big thank you. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot, so thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll toss you to... I think it's been a while since I tossed you to Hotashi, right? I'll toss you over there tonight. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again. See ya.